What is the name of your doggy?
Our dog?
Yes.
Well, now we call him Foamy.
Foamy. Foamy the Russian wolfhound. Now, Andy Hendrickson is the other voice you're hearing in the studio. Andy is a stand-up comedian. You're a young guy.
Yeah.
Handsome guy. Are you married?
No, I'm single.
Girlfriend or anything?
No, none of that. It's, it's
you
tough on the
comedians
road.
really know how to get the action.
Troubadours, Tom. They move from town to town. New woman in every port.
Yeah, all my
Having
friends
kids.
are married. I got more weddings on the docket this year. I got a wedding on
It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Who's that knocking on my front door? It's Halloween night, and I'm passed out on the floor. It's a tiny Spider-Man saying, trick or treat. I'm half dressed and drunk, all out of sweets. The scariest thing you've ever seen is a divorced guy with no candy on Halloween.
Who is that?
I've got nothing in the cupboard, but in the Frigidaire, I've got a moldy piece of cheese and a half-eaten pear. I've got no M&Ms, no Milky Ways. I have travel-sized deodorant and old mayonnaise. I get the lights off so I can't be seen. I'm a divorced guy with no candy, no girlfriend on Halloween. I've got some vitamins and cold pizza crust, 1 Alka-Seltzer, and some Cheeto dust. I've got a fifth of Crown Royal and a half case of beer, unpaid bills, and a summons to appear. Will your bag hold all the sorrow and regret? One more thing before I forget. The scariest thing you've ever seen is a divorced guy with no candy, no girlfriend, no prospects, no pants on Halloween. Halloween. And from the casket.
Remember you used to do that when you were a kid?
Maybe I do it all the time now.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Hi, everybody. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
I still
1
like
month till my birthday.
Oh, good.
Whoa, the
Quick,
countdown
write that down.
begins.
I like taking the little popcorn thing, the little lawnmower, and going across the carpeting in my living room. Love that thing.
Oh, yeah.
One of my favorite toys.
You be sure and take that to the home with you, will you?
I will.
Willie,
I think I
can you
will.
make sure that he...
I'll make arrangements.
Okay, thank you.
It's fun.
Pat Godwin,
Hey, chick.
every time you say hello without your headphones, no one can hear you. Try it now. I'm talking to you, Kristen.
You said Pat Godwin.
I know you were putting your headphones on, so I waited.
Hi.
Barely could hear you then. Hi, Josh. How are you? Hey, Chris Geison's here. Hi.
Sitting in for Ace. Perhaps we'll get the Chris
Can hear
Geisen
him.
joke of the day. I don't know.
Well, yeah, let's start that. Can we?
Turn the fan on.
Willie!
Hey, chick. How you doing, man?
Unless you want to see
Hang
my
on,
hair
everybody.
blowing in the wind. I'm sure it's a good
Tom
look.
has his fan on. He likes to keep a fan with him at all times.
Yes.
Christy had an incident involving a helicopter in your bangs. Whoa.
What?
Dude, haven't we talked about this?
They look very cute.
Everything's
Oh, my
fine.
God.
Everything's beautiful.
They look
okay?
great, Christy.
Don't
They
go
do.
the other way.
They look very nice, Christy. Now, I must say, I can't help but notice that Pat Godwin no longer has his pencil-thin mustache.
Man, I miss it. I miss it already.
But it paid off. It paid off because, as you know, Pat shaved his mustache into a pencil-thin mustache and then dyed it jet black as a form of torture from us. And then we were just hoping he had a doctor's appointment or something serious on Friday where he had to go into a stranger and they had to think that this was a particular hirsute affectation that he would carry on in real life. But even better, I found out that Pat had a teleconference with his son's
Teacher?
Yeah, 4 p.m.
and had to go on a Zoom call with the
That was fun.
with the stash. Well, how did it go? Tell me what happened.
Well, my ex, Kimberly, she...
I can't hear you.
What?
There you go.
All right.
Okay.
You guys are in control of that over there. My ex, Kimberly, said to the teacher, she said, my ex, Jimmy's father, the reason why he looks like this, he's on a radio, and she stopped him. She goes, I know who he is. My husband's a fan.
Oh.
She didn't say she was a fan.
No.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure that she called her friends after.
Wouldn't it have been okay, too, without an explanation? I don't know. What's the teacher's business, whether he has a mustache or not?
My ex just started to explain.
Are you kidding me?
No.
You don't think the teacher's going to go?
No.
And there was a guy with a jet black pencil thin mustache.
No, because everyone doesn't think like you do,
yes,
you
they do.
maniac.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
I was watching The Addams Family last night, though, and I did take a screenshot of
Raul
Gomez.
Julia?
Because he looked just like you, Pat.
I forgot he had that. She sent it to me last night.
We'll have to get that up there and separated at birth. Well, Pat, very brave of you to do that.
That was fun.
Yes.
I shaved on
Brave.
Saturday.
That's
at 10
what it
o'clock.
was. Brave. You're a hero, Pat.
Yeah, I did it for money. I wasn't brave.
I did have some good suggestions, though. So it was suggested to me that we should have had you dye it bright orange in honor of Halloween.
Oh.
But now I think I'm going to save it. Obviously, for St. Patrick's Day, same thing, bright green.
I mean, that's just ridiculous. The pencil-thin black mustache could actually be real. No one's going to walk around with. Yeah, because you don't know if
you don't know if this lunatic's doing this on purpose or winning a bet.
Right.
Yeah, so we'll see.
Not green. Green's
Green
stupid.
would be stupid.
I won the bet 2 days. I did it 2 days.
Oh, I know. Did you get paid? I got to pay you, don't I?
Oh, one person paid me.
Well,
all right, chick. Thanks.
I didn't do anything for you. I paid Pat.
I know, but
your pay is coming. You disappeared on Friday. I went to get your cash, and you were gone.
3 hours. Josh and I had lunch.
Let the record show I'm not the one that's dodging you. Okay?
No, not at all.
All right, write that down.
You weren't even here.
You remember in an airplane where it just keeps cutting back to the cab? The guy called for the cab and then it's just counting money.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining my dad going about his day at the bank, going to get some lunch, picking up the girl's Pat's just sitting back here staring at his watch. Where's my damn money?
He's going to be here any minute with the money. I'm going to give him 5 more minutes.
That is
My son
perfect
is
analogy. No, Pat, you left it immediately this morning, or Friday morning.
Yeah, I had the homeschooling thing.
Yeah, and yet I found a way to pay him.
Oh, yeah, chick was
That's
right
so
on time.
Odd. That's so odd, Tom.
Slapped the money on the table, and I said, thank you, chick.
Welcher?
Yeah, right. No, Pat was gone before we even did the last break.
It's not a big deal. Why are you treating it like it's a big deal?
Okay, it's not.
Hi, Josh. How are you? You're being very quiet today.
Well, I'm listening.
I listened to your podcast
There
over
were
the
enough
weekend.
people talking. I didn't need to jam myself into it.
Yeah.
Now, have you thought any more about shaving? I prefer the beard. I was just looking at some photographs of you with just the mustache and the soul patch.
Okay, yeah.
Are you going to stick with the beard?
Yeah.
You look great with a beard.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'll clean it up here in a little bit, or just, someday.
Have you made your final car payment?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, a couple years ago.
I was going to say we could maybe do a similar bet with you for that last car payment.
I've got other payments.
Well, I mean, that would, I'm not exactly sure. We'd have to think of something.
Actually,
perhaps a Pew Manchu, which is the Fu Manchu of the genitals.
Josh and I were talking off the air last week, and I'm trying to talk him into St. Louis Cardinals' great pitching sensation back in the late 70s, early 80s. Mr. Al Hrabosky.
Oh, sure.
wow.
The Mad Hungarian.
For the St. Louis Cardinals. That's right. They called him the Mad Hungarian,
Sure, I
Tom.
remember that guy.
Yeah.
How about Josh do that? That look.
How did he spell his last name?
Hrabosky. Hrabosky.
Good for you.
Okay, yeah, that's a stash.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think you stick with the beard, Josh. I think it looks really good.
Thanks. If I do have to shave it for some reason, I'll do that for like a day or two.
Oh, man, that's badass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching an episode of Scooby-Doo.
Sure.
With my kids over the weekend.
All right, sir.
Which, that's a sacrifice for you. You don't care for that show, but your kids wanted to watch it.
Yeah, this was the more recent version of it with slightly different animation.
Yeah.
And,
Slightly different animation.
The one that I saw had
people fix it.
had a scene with where a biker bar gets busted up by these sort of aliens.
On Scooby-Doo?
Yeah, it was very violent. And they had the standard biker shades, huge stash, sideburns. It just tells you something about about the nature of certain facial hair.
Yeah, sure.
So, but I thought that was very interesting.
Now, I was telling...
And then one of the bad guys in one of the other episodes...
Scooby-Doo, right, yeah.
Of Scooby-Doo had the Vincent Price pencil-thin mustache, and he was sort of the creepy guy in the castle.
Certainly.
So these facial hair does make a statement.
You really watched this, didn't you?
And I just noticed we've been talking facial hair.
Does anybody else notice how he says Scooby-Doo like a maniac?
Yes.
I was watching Scooby-Doo.
I was watching Scooby-Doo. What's wrong with that?
Scooby-Doo.
That's the name
It's
of the
not
show.
Scooby-Doo. It's Scooby-Doo. It's the same thing with Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah.
It's not Marilyn Monroe.
Scooby-Doo.
It's Marilyn Monroe.
I don't know.
Scooby-Doo.
And Roseanne Arquette. I enjoy the theme song.
It sounds like you're scatting when you say it.
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo. That's the origin of Scooby-Doo, is it not?
Probably.
Scatting.
Do you think any of us are going to argue with you or ask you into question? No. Whatever you're saying is correct, I'm sure.
Worst scat in the history of recorded music, ladies and gentlemen?
Strangers in the Night.
Frank Sinatra. Doobie, doobie, doo. Boy, that's heartfelt, Frank. Oh, well.
One take.
Yeah.
I'm out of here.
Now, Josh, if you were Frank Sinatra, how would you have done that doobie, doobie, doo and
Strangers in the Night. Rip, zipple, flarzel.
Yes, see, there you go. See, rip, zipple, flarzel. Now you're giving it a little bit of character.
Sure, certainly.
For those of you who wonder if Tom's personality is just for the radio, over the weekend I came across this picture. And I know how Tom likes stilts. We talked to a guy who was on water skiing on stilts.
He loves stilts.
That was a picture from 1934 of an ocean beach, and it has what?
I don't know, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 women up on stilts playing volleyball.
Women on gigantic stilts playing volleyball with 2 women at the bottom. Well, obviously
chasing the ball.
Chasing the ball.
Probably chasing the ball. I sent him the email and I said, "Hey, isn't this interesting?" Thinking, "Wow, that's crazy. That's weird. Where'd you get that? That looks really dumb. That's stupid." He emails me back. Oh, very cool. 1934. My mom could have been there.
My mother was very athletic. Perhaps she was on stilts on a beach somewhere.
Yeah, could have been.
She would have been in high school that year.
I'm sure she was not playing stilt volleyball.
Did you ever know her to be up on stilts?
I do remember her. We had a pair of stilts, adjustable stilts in my garage.
Oh, my God.
What? Yeah, absolutely. They were red in color.
Absolutely.
And they had one of those fly-shaped bolts called.
Your son
wing nut.
Wing nut, yeah, thank you.
He's laughing so hard he's crying.
You are so damn weird.
you would undo the wing nut, and you could adjust the height of the stilts.
Sure.
So when you'd start, they'd only be about 2 inches off the ground.
Yeah.
But then you could adjust them, so they'd be like 2 feet. God, I love stilts. Have you ever strapped on the ones that they use for doing drywall and stuff?
No.
I have. Those are kind of fun.
Those are the best.
Yeah, those are fun.
Because they're hands-free.
Have you ever fell off a pair? I did that one time. Jeez.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. That's a great way to break an elbow.
Kaboom.
Yeah.
But, so there's playing volleyball on the beach in stilts.
There's no way to break
Fun
your fall.
photograph. I love those photographs of people having fun back in the day.
Yeah. Boy, those suits are quite revealing. You can almost see their neckline.
Oh, that's
wow.
Don't want to see that. Cover that up.
The bodies do look a lot different. None of the women have augmented their breasts with artificial means, and people just look different then for some reason. And taste was different. But thank you very much for the photograph.
You're welcome.
I certainly enjoyed
I hope that brightened your day.
Coming up in sports, I know that you have to be in a good mood. Your Washington football team did quite well yesterday.
Yeah, I believe I had that. The shoe went a little down this week, just 2-1.
Wow.
Pretty good. Still way over 500.
24-12 on the season against the spread, and just looking for more. Looking for more, kids. I can't wait for the next game.
Well, there's one tonight. Two, right?
Never mind.
Are there one or two tonight?
Just the one, I
Just
believe.
the one? Okay, it's hard to keep track these days.
Well, the way everything's, rescheduled and scheduled again. And
so you're going to pick tonight's game, then?
I am not going to pick tonight's game. Bears and the Rams. There you go. Yes, I'm a chicken. Don't make a chicken noise. I don't know what I'll do. World Series. Dodgers win last night. And yes, crazy Clayton Kershaw was the hero. Dodgers 1 win away from their first World Series in 32 years. We'll have details coming up. The NFL, there's only one unbeaten team left, the Pittsburgh Steelers. That means that What's left of the 1972 Miami Dolphins are down in South Florida, remembering Don Shula.
Mr. Shula is deceased.
Passed away. His body is propped up in the corner. They're going to pop the champagne.
Right now, I'd like to say that we have Josh Arnold sitting over there in the IHateStevenSinger.com sidekick chair.
That's right.
Why does everyone hate Steven Singer? Well, not everyone hates him. Other jewelers hate him. But Steven has something great going on right now. I've been urging you to get your sweetie a great Halloween surprise. You carve a pumpkin, then you maybe put a bracelet or a necklace around. Oh, that is such a good idea. Josh, you call that the what? The just
because gift.
Just because gift. Or maybe because you're thinking of popping the question, how about Krista? Who's Krista? Krista is Steven Singer's most beloved engagement ring. Take some of the stress and guesswork out of getting that engagement ring. Krista is a 100% eye flawless, near colorless, high quality, round, brilliant cut diamond set into a classic solitaire Tiffany setting. Check it out by going to IHateStevenSinger.com. By the way, Steven Singer famous for the 100% guarantee and famous for the extra clean shipping. And that shipping costs how much, Josh?
It's free.
And one thing about Steven Singer Jewelers you need to know is that if you get that order in by 2 o'clock Eastern time, it's probably going to go out today. So there you go. IHateStevenSinger.com is the place. Click on the Krista Ready for Love engagement ring if that's what you're interested in. Or peruse IHateStevenSinger.com. Maybe find that special set of earrings. Something nice. Maybe a little Halloween thing. Say boo. With
a new bauble.
A boo with the bauble.
When you do that and she starts crying, then you have to buy her another. I'm sorry, I scared you gift. From Steven Singer.
Steven Singer Jewelers. Real jewelry, real experts for your real love. IHateStevenSinger.com. Tell them the Bob and Tom Show sent you. Coming back with sporting information. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, this is Greg Warren, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, Mark Allison here with you on a Monday. Thanks so much for joining us here on Bob and Tom 24/7. Glad you could be with us. And today, Reno Collier is going to be zooming his way in. He'll be on the road, believe it or not, November 5th through the 7th. If you're in Raleigh, North Carolina, you can catch Reno live doing his comedy act at Charlie Goodnight's. So check out Reno live. Nothing better than live comedy, and help those comedians out if you get a chance. Again, if you're in Raleigh, North Carolina, coming up November 5th through the 7th, comedian Reno Collier is heading your way. He'll be at Charlie Goodnight's, and we'll be talking with Reno later this morning right here on Bob and Tom 24/7. More of the Bob and Tom Show right after this.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee from the Navy Federal Credit Union Entertainment News Desk. If Jimmy Buffett had never gone to Key West, his life would have turned out completely different. He has Jerry Jeff Walker to thank for that because he drove him there. The great singer-songwriter passed away Friday at the age of 78. He was also famous for a hit that he wrote for the nitty-gritty dirt band, you might know it, Mr. Bojangles, back in 1971. Arlo Guthrie says he's retiring from performing, but promises he will continue to poke fun at cultural, political, or personal absurdities as he sees them. Guthrie, 73, said in a statement he suffered 2 strokes, one in 2016, one last Thanksgiving. He has played a few shows earlier in the year before the pandemic shut everything down, but now he says after 50-plus years of being a working entertainer, he's going to go fishing. And the director of a documentary about Bruce Springsteen's new album says he did not direct the film as much as capture the moments. Tom Zimney asked everyone to dress in dark clothes. Otherwise, he let Springsteen and the E Street Band do their thing. It was only when he got into the editing room that he saw moments of tension and conflict, as well as pure creative energy. That film, called Bruce Springsteen's Letter to You, is out now on Apple TV+. His album, Letter to You, is also out now. And that's your entertainment news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
This is not really a joke. These are cultural observations from Mr.
My life. The other day I couldn't find my pizza cutter.
Uh-oh.
I had to use my Bryan Adams CD. It cuts like a knife.
That is, I hate it. I didn't care for it at all.
Love that joke?
No.
It's a classic rock joke.
No. Why are the worst of your jokes the best delivered? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, what's the problem there? Yeah, I heard every word. What's the deal?
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Voices in my head told me that I love you. Voices in my head said you love me too. Yes, they do. You know they're always right. So I'm listening tonight to the voices in my head. Yeah, the voices in my head said we'll always be together. So I got your name tattooed in flaming red on my forehead. They're coming crystal clear, but my doctor, he can't hear the voices in my head. Yeah, the voices in my head said to stop my medication. In my head said you jump the wall and run and buy a gun. You know they're always right, so I won't put up a fight with the forces in my head. I see you on TV and the voices are telling me that you want me and you need me and your boyfriend should be dead and gone. The voices in my head said to breaking.
It's 21 at Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Christy Lee has the forecast.
Q95, Fox 59 weather brought to you by CarX. Cloudy with occasional rain, high 53. Rain ending overnight, low 38. Cloudy and 47 tomorrow. 45 right now.
Thank you very much. Keep your ears open today for some cash. Your shot at $1,000 coming up on Q95 Radio throughout the day and on this show, of course. Also, we'll be reviewing the shoe-in of the week. If you've been investing in the shoe-in of the week, you'd be car payment free, perhaps. Yes, it's been that good. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. It's great to be here on this.
Great to be here.
This is the 26th of October. Christy Lee with her new bangs.
Yes,
right over there looking good at Christy, of course, is at the Navy Federal Credit Union news desk. Josh, once again, at the StevenSinger.com. Excuse me, the IHateStevenSinger.com sidekick chair.
You bet your ass.
AG is there. Thank you very much. Let's see over here. It's there he is, Pat Godwin, in a nice blue shirt and mustache free right now.
Yeah, feels good.
Looking good, Pat. His pencil-thin mustache. You shaved it off. Did you wait till exactly 9 a.m. on Saturday to shave it off?
10 o'clock.
Oh, 10 o'clock. Okay. Very good. Thank you very much. Chick McGee's across the way at the sports desk. This is Tom speaking. Sitting in for Ace Cosby. This is shocking. Ace, it's hard to get Ace to take any time off, so I'm glad Ace took a little time for himself.
Did the Raiders win last night?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, sadly. He may need a couple more days off to recover. Chris Geisen is sitting in for Mr. Ace.
Morning.
And Chick McGee is across the way at the sports desk.
Los Angeles Dodgers, one victory away, kids, from their first World Series title in 32 years. So that would have been in quite some time ago.
1938 or something.
Joe Peterson and Max Muncy hit solo home runs. Dodgers beat the Tampa Bay Rays 4-2, take a 3-2 lead the series.
But the game over the weekend, certainly the more fun game.
Oh, he tapped the plate. Yeah, the
Unbelievable.
Rays, that was a walk-off single, I believe.
A lot of fun.
Yeah. Thanks for talking about it. It took L.A. just 2 batters to taking the lead. Mookie Betts led off the top of the first with a double and scored on Corey Seager's single. Clay Bellinger's RBI single made it 2-0 later in the inning. So there you go. Dodgers can wrap up
Corey
the
night
series.
moves Seager.
Dodgers can wrap up the series tomorrow.
Let's try to come out. I mean, when you got Mookie Betts, you got to everybody should have a cool nickname like Mookie.
You sweetening your coffee over there? All I've heard for the last minute.
Man.
Sugar
Got
ripping or whatever.
you got those packets open?
That's all I can hear.
Not
If it
keeping
were
you.
one of us.
Oh, my God.
Is this microphone on backwards? Hang
Yeah,
on.
just throwing stuff out about a Saturday game. Good job. That was really great. Okay,
No, so
super.
really exciting. Never mind. You have to be rooting. You have to.
The NFL.
Are you rooting for the Dodgers?
I don't care. It's not a real baseball season. There were 12 games, and they drew the teams out of a hat, and they started a runner on second, okay? I ain't paying attention.
Chick, LA needs this. LA hasn't won a championship in like 2-3 weeks.
That's right.
I mean, they got to get the people in the
It's
streets
the
again.
LA, the best team money can buy, and Tampa Bay, no. The
And the
opposite.
Astros are the only team to ever cheat in baseball. They're out, so life is good.
Okay, never mind. I got a letter here that's really interesting.
Well, we'll see.
I'm sorry. Could we call the Orkin Man and perhaps get the bug out of your ass?
Is this about Ed Sullivan or the Beatles or Freddie and the Dreamers?
I sent you a fascinating article about the Beatles over the weekend.
About both my favorite people in the whole world. Thanks, Tom.
You're welcome. Let's see now. This is a letter from Rebecca.
Of Sunnybrook Farm?
Oh, Daphne du Maurier.
Christy, do you remember the article we had about, I barely remembered, about the pink pineapples that have been grown? It takes 2 years to grow them.
Yes.
He said this was interesting when he started.
Yes.
Well, this woman ordered one, had it shipped to her. Remember, I think they were $50.
They were expensive, yeah.
I think you're going to like this letter. Under the heading subject, it says pink pineapple. Then it's, hey, y'all, you guys rock, and chick is hot.
Yeah.
That's right.
Tell me something I don't know, lady.
That is right. You look good today. I like that sweater, by the way.
Thanks a lot.
It's kind of cool. You got sort of a college junior look. Yeah.
I just got a biology. I got a study hall coming up, so let's pick this up. Hurry up about this. Got to get back to my next class.
There's a fantasy. Chick McGee, college student.
Oh, I'd watch Chick McGee in a back-to-school remake.
Absolutely. Yes, at your current age.
That'd be the
You might have
greatest.
fun. You don't know.
I think it'd be great.
The wise old man at the end of the corner,
Now, who would play him?
taking freshman algebra. Yes.
Who plays chick? Probably Brad Pitt is where we
Brad
start.
Pitt. Start with Brad Pitt. Sure, why not?
That's a good question. Who would play Chick? Clooney? Think about that. I'll give it some thought. I'm sorry. Del Monte created the famous pink pineapple.
Yeah, that was something.
And yes, they are available for purchase at pinkglowpineapple.com. It's called the Jewel of the Jungle. It takes 2 months to make one of these things.
So she bought one.
So she bought one.
Wait a minute. Do they occur in nature?
I assume it's, I don't know. I assume it's
2 months to make one. Do they dye it or
I'm sorry.
something?
Excuse me. Did I say 2 months? Forgive me. It takes 24 months.
Yeah,
to
I thought
make
it was
one.
2 years.
Yeah, it is. Sorry.
In the jungles of Monsanto.
Yeah.
We have several things back there that some of them we can't tell you about, but pink pineapple is one of the happy mistakes.
It is considered to be sweeter and juicier than the traditional pineapple.
It better be.
I love it when they use this phrase. They describe the flavor as notes of candy aromatics. Don't you love it when someone's talking about wine? There are notes of chocolate and chimpanzee pubis.
Yeah, hold that
and
thought. We
little
have
bit
a
of,
wine story that's going to.
Okay. In any event.
Did you say chimpanzee pubis?
He did.
Yes, he did. First of all, the notion that you could taste that.
Oh, you.
Not orangutan. Rebecca writes, I ordered and received the pink pineapple. Yes, I paid $50 for a damn pineapple. LOL, she writes. But she said, so worth it. Beautiful color and tasted great. Listening on the app, this is Rebecca from New York. Thank you, Rebecca.
All right. Now, do you have the interesting letter?
Yeah, so what? She
Where's the
tried
good
the
letter?
pineapple and she liked it. That's good for her.
You all are just... Okay.
I thought she was going to say it turned her pink.
You know what?
They asked for it.
You know?
We were very excited earlier.
No. Letter number 2.
Oh, geez.
This comes to us from Thomas, 25-year fan of the Bob and Tom program.
Wow.
Dear Tom, I just discovered some exciting news. Shirley Bassey has a new album coming out.
Is that right?
Goldfinger.
Shirley Bassey.
He's the man.
I'm tired. I can't fight it anymore. I can't.
Go take a nap.
You guys
So that was what, 64, 65?
Sit here. And
isn't that great? She's still making music?
No.
I honestly didn't know she was still with us. I'm glad to hear that.
Just because she can. Should she?
And then Thomas writes, "Oh, I sent Chick a text about this, but he ignored me. I can't imagine why."
A text?
I'm sure she means DM or whatever. But yeah.
Thomas is his name.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
I was still thinking about the pineapple label.
Oh, then I've got another letter about ranch dressing. We'll just skip that one.
Oh, all right.
Okay, thank you.
No emails about, I don't know, Waylon Flowers and Madam or something top of mind?
I'll tell you what, Waylon Flowers and Madam were in the studio and they were great. They were terrific.
Josh.
Great guest.
You know, we've heard Tom excited, though, over the years, but nothing quite like, I hope you heard it earlier here on the show when he unbelievably excited because...
God, I love stilts.
That's right.
Stilts.
He loves stilts.
When you're a kid and you see Uncle Sam walking in the parade and he's 20 feet tall.
That can be cool.
Some guy on stilts.
Not excited about anything.
I remember Marilyn Manson walked out on stage once in stilts and he had these giant arm stilts too, so he looked like a big butt. It was awesome.
Oh, yeah, it's
pretty
cool.
cool. I went
Yeah.
nuts, yeah.
I love stuff like that. Having some fun on stage. Haven't seen that for a while.
Showmanship.
Yes, there
It's a
you
lost
go.
art, isn't it?
Yeah.
I saw Nils Lofgren
Costume change.
flip onto a stage. Had a trampoline just off stage. You see this guy come whoa!
No, it's all about the music.
No, it wasn't like Pink rated the whole show dangling from his feet.
Well, you bitch about that.
What's the difference between a cone bra and him flipping onto stage? What's the difference? Nothing.
Because one's a subtle entrance and then they get...
Subtle You know what? You're right. You're a lunatic, if that's the argument you're making.
I love stuff like that, where Kenny Chesney the whole time has been hiding in a little thing, and then all of a sudden the show
But
starts and he crawls out of them.
You don't love it like...
God, I love stilts.
You love stilts. Be honest.
Who doesn't love stilts? They're fun. Have you ever been on stilts?
No, I don't really care to.
Of all people, Christy, I think you'd want...
It freaked me out.
I think you'd want stilts.
No, sorry.
Find out what it's like to be over 5 feet.
Nah.
There's no good way to fall when you're up on stilts, even drywall stilts, because you try to catch yourself in a normal way. And
Boy, that does hurt.
Yeah.
That's why I always thought, Josh, your idea of getting on one of those penny farthing bicycles. Where you got the big wheel up front.
Yeah.
How do you get off?
Oh, I will be injured one way or another, yeah.
Because you want to do that. We've got a guy that'll bring one over here.
Well, Josh has the penny farthing inventor looked at what we would call the normal bicycle now for the first time. It's like, I could have made the wheel smaller. Well, that makes all the sense in the world.
Why didn't I think of this?
The hell?
Okay, I'm sorry. Back to sports. What else are we going to do?
Steelers now the only undefeated team. Ben Roethlisberger. 2 touchdown passes. Deontay Johnson. Steelers building a 27-7 lead. And Titans come all the way back, 27-24. Have a chance to kick a field goal, send it in overtime, but it goes wide right. Titans scored 17 unanswered. Steelers go to 6-0 for their best start in 1978. Pittsburgh won their first 7 on their way to that Super Bowl back in 78. Chiefs overcame 14-degree temperatures. Snowy. It was snowing in Denver yesterday.
I saw that.
14 degrees, snow, and that's football, baby. Chiefs over the Broncos, 43-16. Tom Brady, Christ in cleats, 4 touchdowns, ran for a 5th. Buccaneers outscored the Raiders, 45-20. Baker Mayfield, Tommy, 5 touchdowns, including a 24-yard go-ahead score to Donovan Peoples-Jones, 15 seconds left. Browns 37-34 winner over the Bengals yesterday. And 49ers beat the Patriots 33-6. Packers rebound 35-20 over the Texans. Drew Brees, 287 yards, 2 touchdowns, 27-24 win over the Panthers. Tyler Bass,
Fish.
franchise record 6 field goals. Bills beat the Jets 18-10.
You just blow past the fact that Gardner Minshew didn't win again.
I was just getting to that.
Okay, sorry.
Justin Herbert got his first NFL win as the Chargers topped the Jaguars and hapless Gardner Minshew 39-29 to end a 4-game skid. Herbert, 347 yards and 3 touchdowns. Minshew did not do well, but man, he's got a glorious head of hair, and he's got the Al Hrabosky mustache. Yeah, it looks good.
Hope it's a good game so we can get the song back, right, Pat? Yeah, I can't wait. It seemed half-hearted. All out of Mr. Minshew and his mustache.
You enjoy him, don't you? Yeah, you enjoy him, but not like...
God, I love stills.
That's right.
What if Gardner Minshew were on stills?
Oh, my God.
That's a song. Oh, man.
Your head would come on.
Now we have a new verse.
Anybody see the television program CBS this morning?
No.
Was it CBS this morning
Or Sunday morning? What are we talking about?
Yeah, one of the Sunday morning shows did a feature on the Guinness Book of World Records.
I saw it. Yes, it was CBS Sunday morning.
I was so upset.
Because they did not mention David Rush, did they? Yeah.
That was kind of a weak piece.
I almost texted you if you were watching. Boy, they...
What if Gardner Minshew threw a touchdown pass to David Rush while he's wearing a pair of stilts?
Holy
that is razzle-dazzle.
I mean, if that happened in Shaker Heights, Ohio, that's everything for you. That's all you need.
Yeah. And then I did get a text over the weekend, and one of the announcers did use the phrase razzle-dazzle.
Again?
Yes, whenever that happens now, someone emails the show.
There was a razzle-dazzle yesterday that went awry. He handed it to the running back pitched it back to the quarterback, sailed over.
That's the beauty of razzle-dazzle.
I don't think wide receivers can wear stilts in the NFL. I'm not sure, but I think that's against the rules.
Yet.
That'd be interesting.
Well, they're trying to
the tackles would be rather simple. I would
drum up fan interest.
Yeah.
Here's something. The NFL has fined the Tennessee Titans, Tennessee Tuxedo, $350,000 for violating protocols leading to the league's first COVID outbreak during the season. That's according to a person familiar with the situation. Titans had 24 people, including 13 players, test positive between September 24 and October 11. The outbreak led the NFL to postpone 2 Tennessee games, reschedule 2 others. The NFL and their Players Association sent officials, including infectious disease experts, to Nashville. I'm sure they had Jack's Barbecue while they were there. They reviewed video and interviewed players, coaches, and other personnel. The person who spoke to the AP says the NFL found the Titans failed to wear masks at all times and were insufficiently clear to players about not meeting or working out once the facility was closed. And this is the team that they were working out at their son's daycare or something.
Yeah, one of the guys yesterday, one of the commentators said, what's going to happen next is if they don't start obeying the rules, draft picks will be pulled. Which would be a pretty serious penalty, not to mention huge financial penalties. But if they start pulling draft picks, that'd be very, very bad.
Done it before. Do it again.
Okay.
Coming up, we've got a really big fish. I mean a really big fish.
Okay.
Big fish.
Big fish?
Big fish.
Like a whale?
Bigger.
Whoa.
Bigger?
No, not as big as a whale.
Okay.
Whale technically a mammal, right?
Yeah, whale's not a fish.
Oh, now we're going technical.
Whales lay eggs. Come on. Jeez.
And we have, did you see the...
and the college kicker. Don't say anything else.
Going to give a hint?
No, because you give this... No. You know what? To illustrate my point, give your hint.
Things you throw at weddings. That's it. That's your hint.
Okay.
Yes,
when we come back,
at Rice University.
But first,
that's right. That's Tom.
We like to keep you up on sports. Speaking of keeping you up, Roman is the pharmaceutical distributor that you find at GetRoman.com/wood. If you are having issues in the erectile dysfunction department, don't just say I lost my mojo. Don't go with the I had a long day at work or sorry, honey, not feeling it. With Roman, you can get access to those pharmaceuticals you've been hearing about all these years with a healthcare professional without visiting your family doctor or be embarrassed. You get a free online evaluation with a healthcare professional in private, the privacy of your own home, as a matter of fact. And by the way, how much is that examination, Josh?
Free.
That would be free. Roman, also famous, by the way, for their free 2-day shipping, which is also
free.
Yes. There we go. GetRoman.com is the place. It's discreet. Simple, straightforward. If you are indeed a candidate for one of these pharmaceuticals, maybe it's time you tried them out. ED used to be tough to tackle, but now you can get part of your life back, perhaps, when you go to GetRoman.com/wood. If approved, you get $15 off your first order of ED treatment. That's GetRoman.com/wood. $15 off. GetRoman.com/wood. Coming back with a big fish and a tribute song. up to the big fish when we return. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Reach us toll free at 1-888-BOB-TOM-1 or at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show. This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Rolling through a Monday morning, I'm Mark Allison. You're tuned to Bob and Tom 24/7. I'm sure you probably already have the Bob and Tom app, which may be how you're hearing my voice at this very moment. But a lot of people aren't aware of the Bob and Tom app. It is free in your iTunes or Google Play Store. Once you download the app onto your device, you can listen to your local radio station, tune in to Bob and Tom 24/7, even access a stream of classic bits on demand. Pretty cool. Also, you can set an alarm that'll wake you up with the Bob and Tom Show. Every morning, the first voice you hear, Christy Lee. Oh, yeah. The Bob and Tom app. Check it out today. It's free. You were listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
I'm Chick McGee with your Bob and Tom Sports Update. Dodgers star Clayton Kershaw beat the Rays for the second time in 6 days, escaping a fourth-inning jam with a quick reaction throw to cut down a runner, trying for a rare steal of home. And the Dodgers hold on a 4-2 win and a 3-2 World Series lead last night over Tampa Bay. The NFL yesterday, Pittsburgh now the NFL's only unbeaten team following Seattle's 37-34 overtime loss at Arizona. Zane Gonzalez, a 48-yard field goal with 20 seconds left in overtime after drilling a 44-yard field goal as time expired to send it to overtime. And the Steelers are the only unbeaten team. Ben Roethlisberger, 2 touchdown passes to Deontay Johnson, while the Steelers building a 27-7 lead and go on to win 27-24 over the Titans in Tennessee. And Tom Brady throws for 4 touchdowns, ran for a 5th. Tampa Bay outscored the Raiders 45-20. Other winners in the NFL yesterday: Buffalo, Green Bay, Cleveland, New Orleans, Detroit, Washington, San Francisco, and the Chargers. I'm Chick McGee, and that's your Bob and Tom Sports Update.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
How was picking apples even a date anyways? I mean, it ain't 1852 medieval times. I get it. Back when your only date options were apple picking, shoeing horses, or jousting. So I get why you did it back then, but not now when we got monster trucks and sex swings with bucket seats.
Yeah, exactly.
If I want to swat a sweat bees and mud daubers for 2 hours, I just wash my hair in Mountain Dew again and lay inside the bud flapper.
There are always so many bees.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Essential morning radio. All day and all night. This is Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7.
I went to New York because at the time I was married, and you know, you could work every night and stay home and you try and work on the marriage. You know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You're married.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
I don't want to. You know, it's not that I'm like bitter or anything. It's just I wish I could have rehearsed for living with someone that I was in love with.
Mm-hmm.
Different than even a regular roommate, because you move in, you're in love, and then the rules come out. Rules for the bathroom, the kitchen, the sweet and low. How long can this... You know, it's like you get the feeling you don't get divorced because the thrill is gone. It's because you don't know how to stack the tapes right underneath the VCR. It's because you put the spoon in the fork slot of the silverware drawer after having been repeatedly worn. You know what I mean? You know, it's like my wife, God, I still talk to her. I mean, I'm friends with her and all, and I mean, kind of, in a way, for someone that takes so much of my money, but, you know, no, I mean, God bless her. She tried hard, but, you know, in the end, the hole in her mouth wasn't big enough for the topics to come out anymore. and she would yell at me, but it sounded like an auctioneer. I'd be like, did you... But $1, $2, $1, be told us see what a time.
6:45 at Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Thank you very much. Quick update on the forecast from Miss Christy Lee.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're going to have some on and off rain again today. Look for a high of 53. Cloudy tomorrow, 47, 45 now.
Well, in brighter news, I guess next weekend is supposed to be nice.
I didn't look that far.
I don't think that's
true. Me,
are you looking ahead to
silver
50?
lining,
50s and 30s.
ray of sunshine. That's me.
Yeah,
I looked it up.
okay.
Yeah, it's supposed to be nice over the weekend.
I think you're wrong.
Well,
it's got the little umbrellas for the rest of the week. Never mind.
Saturday, yes, he's right. 56 and partly cloudy.
50s and 30s. That's what I heard.
It's fall.
80s are nice.
Halloween is supposed to be rain-free. That's the key.
Yes.
Good.
$1,000 at stake. That's right. Keep listening throughout the day and throughout the morning here on the Bob and Tom program. Let's see now. I've got more to tell you. You'll have to wait. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
Scared me to death.
Let's see. I look around and I see... Pat, you are looking more handsome than ever. That color of blue is... You should just get 50 shirts just like that.
I have 3 just like this.
That's the color you should wear.
Every day.
Whose glasses are those today?
My own.
Really? You sure those are chicks? There was an incident.
There was no incident. They were left on my piano keyboard.
Can I tell you the passive-aggressive incident that took place after I thought hilariously pointed out he had my glass. They just showed up over here the next morning.
Did they?
No words, no nothing.
I said nothing.
You look much better. And you've gotten rid of your pencil-thin mustache.
Yeah.
I love
Thank
that.
God.
It's a shame. And you, once again, for those of you that didn't hear about it, we had Pat shave it down to a pencil-thin mustache and dye it jet black. It
was a brutal couple of days.
And then, of course, we got lucky. He had to do a Zoom conference call with his son's teacher.
Mrs. Holman, yes.
Good morning, Mrs. Holman. Thank you for, oh, God, I bet she was so...
Mr. Holman's the fan. We should say hi to him.
Yeah, Mr. Holman. Mr. Holman, thank you, sir.
We know who he is.
That's just so funny.
Are you growing facial hair back?
A little stubble.
No, I mean, are you going to, or are you...
Maybe. Yeah.
Go T, maybe?
Or Van Dyke or something.
Whatever that is.
It hides a variety of ills.
How about a massive? Could you do a massive Fu Manchu?
I don't think so.
No.
Yeah.
Josh could.
The Harabaski?
Yeah.
Mine's not that thick.
Well, you look very nice today. Also, sitting in with us today, Ace Cosby's taking a few days off. And
that never happens.
I know. I've been trying to get Ace to take some time off.
Me too, yeah.
And
we've all been trying. Yeah, I thought it was a special holiday.
The point is that we have Ace has taken the time and trouble to record an Ace Cosby joke of the day.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
Can I be excused?
I thought we were going to miss something.
Are you kidding me?
What do you think, OJ?
Damn.
I know. I'm very excited. Okay. In the meantime.
Oh, we're not going to hear it now?
I suppose we can hear it right now.
Well, I mean,
come on, where's that?
You did present it like you were going to.
It's called the teaser. We can hear the Ace Cosby joke of the day right now.
Excitement you have only for.
God, I love stills. Stills. You can't even hear me say that. I'd love to do a better recording of that. I want to remind you that Pumpkinhead, we had an animation done by David Adams of the Haywood Bank song Pumpkinhead, and it's now available. What's the matter?
You are so ADD. We're not talking about Pumpkinhead. We're talking about Ace's joke of the day.
Are you familiar with the phrase?
I was stalling.
Are you familiar with "be here now"? Are you familiar
in the
with
moment?
That? Are you familiar with that
Today
at all?
is National Pumpkin Day.
Oh,
today?
Yes.
And yesterday was National Tight End Day. Did you see that?
No,
the
I
NFL
didn't
was
see that.
celebrating. Yeah, it was very
nice.
cool. Yeah, I don't think they celebrate any other position. Of course, quarterbacks every week. That's argument
weird.
Yeah, National Tight End Day.
Who decides these things?
I don't know.
We should have Congress do that. Give them something else to do.
Oh, Jesus, no.
I'd be behind that.
Can you imagine the arguments you'd have there? Tight end day, someone would go, "You commies." What?
This country wouldn't be anywhere without offensive linemen. And I'm not going to let you tell me different.
Okay. The O-line.
That's my bread and butter, baby.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. The Ace Cosby joke of the day. And now, typically, I do the introduction, which I will do today. But these are not really jokes. Ladies and gentlemen, these are cultural observations. I like to call it the op-ed page of contemporary culture with Ace Cosby.
Why did the yogurt go to the art exhibit?
I give up.
Because it was cultured.
Somehow I like this better.
I like it better.
I'm Miss Ace now.
If there was only a way.
That was the fourth take.
I was going to say.
Would it be okay with you if he just did what he's doing today and just sent him in? How about that?
That's very nice. Thank you, Ace. The Ace Cosby joke of the day. We now return to the sports desk with Chick McGee.
Rice University's kicker, Colin Riccitelli, kicked a quadruple doink field goal miss. Field goal miss?
Yeah, did you see this?
I thought he made it.
No, he missed it. You didn't see this?
It's heartbreaking.
You got to feel bad for the guy.
If he hit the upright 4 times, of course he's gonna miss.
It hit the upright and then bounced onto the bar, then hit the upright, bounced onto the bar again, and then went the wrong way.
In overtime during Saturday's game against the Middle Tennessee, which is located in Middle Tennessee. The Owls lined up for a 45-yard field goal. Riccitelli's kick skipped across the crossbar, hit the left upright, landed on the crossbar again, fell back onto the field of play. Rice went on to lose the game in the second overtime. The Rice Owls. Yeah. Who? The Rice Owls. Who?
No, I know you guys hate this. I was going to email you guys this morning before it was at about 3:45.
Yeah.
Our owl is back.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it when I drove up.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah, it flew over my car.
Really?
Are you serious?
It's gigantic.
You can hear this guy.
Yeah.
In the early morning.
Oskar was sitting out front.
Well, this is very boring for those listening. He used to be over there, and this morning he was over on the other side, and he was a few hundred yards away.
Yeah,
he's out there getting
You know what Oskar is out there doing? Rethinking every decision he ever made.
He likes to sit out there in the morning.
Leading him to here.
Well, I think perhaps Mr. Oskar should be just taking a seat in this room so he and I can just share the sanity cup.
And I guess we had Bob and Tom's social media. We had the Eagles, a lot of Eagles. It was Don Henley and Joe Walsh.
Yeah.
No, it was the 2 Eagles nearby.
I saw it.
In the tree. Yeah.
I was taking my little girl to swimming on Saturday morning.
Bird news.
And there were
Do your kids ever get a day off?
I got dinner with them on Friday.
Wake up and
Finley, what do you do?
relax.
She goes, today, this is the 5th thing I've done.
Oh, my God.
Not including school.
Oh, my God.
Hey, Willie, did you ever look at him when you were a kid and go, Dad, I need some space? Come on, man.
Yeah, that's why I went to camp.
give me a
the whole summer. Saturday's going to be rough. We've got swimming, dance, and basketball.
Oh, my
gosh.
And Halloween. Oh, we got the Halloween costumes. Tried them on yesterday. They're
how
great.
you handling Halloween there, Daddy?
Yeah.
It's the neighborhood. We're going to put gloves on and then put all the candy and wear masks and put all the candy in little things, so no one's concerned.
Virus sticks to the gloves. Okay, go ahead.
What now?
Virus sticks to the gloves. Go ahead.
Yeah, they're worse than your hands.
Oh, yeah.
You can't wash the gloves.
All right.
Look it up.
Yeah, I'm going to put the gloves
Anyone who's
on.
done any,
I'm going to put the gloves on, do a
No.
couple rectal exams, and then Jesus. Okay, if you don't want the candy, microwave it. I don't care. We're trying to be nice.
So are you going to hand it out or are you going to put it at the end of
We're
the
going to
driveway?
put it at a table and then we'll have.
Yeah, same here.
You don't have a chute?
We have a catapult in the news today.
You should get a chute.
Well, we were joking a couple weeks ago about a candy catapult with Dick Hitswater.
Mm-hmm.
Someone actually has made one.
Sure.
Oh.
So we'll be hearing about that. I'm looking forward to
I
that.
made a shoot. Yeah. I'm giving out Hershey bars, so it's my Hershey shoot.
Oh, you made a Hershey
Yeah, and I painted Hershey shoot on it.
Did you really?
You know, I've had a Hershey shoot. The big issue with the Hershey shoot is cleanup. I mean, a lot of Q-tips.
Yeah, you just wipe it.
Oh.
Could we move on?
You wiped your Hershey shoot?
So we'll put this guy Doink in the foot. This is like when you're a kid and you're playing basketball.
Yeah,
and
but he missed
it hits the backward, then the rim, then it bounces around 50 times, and then
and goes in.
Oh, man.
It would have been far interesting had he made it.
Well, they would have won the game.
Rice
right?
won the game. That would have been.
But they didn't. The poor guy. He was just ripped off.
See, if they followed my rules,
Yeah?
this never would have been an issue. My rules are you can't hit the uprights at all.
Oh.
It has to be a clean.
Why?
Right through the, swishes only.
Yeah, I get that.
That's pointless.
No, it isn't. You hit the uprights. No.
You know, they were
So
playing
in basketball,
around.
you hit the rim, it doesn't count?
No, that's a different sport.
He's got you there, Josh.
They were playing around with
Swishes
making the field goals narrower, the uprights narrower, thinner.
Yeah. Actually, if it were really it would be if you hit the upright, you get even more extra points.
Oh, really?
Because that's harder to do.
If you call it, yeah, especially if you call it.
No, I think, Chick, you guys are both right. Chick, you have to call. How funny would that be? Wait a second. They're calling for a 4-pointer. He has to hit the left upright.
It'd be exciting.
It would be.
Yeah, that's when sports get too, I don't know, that's just too much.
Well, sure, but that's fun in the backyard.
Too silly.
And by the way, fellow Washington football team fans, it was Dallas week, and we took care of those Cow boys.
Boy, did you.
25-3.
You wanted to say humpers, didn't you? Cow humpers. That's not nice.
Why
would you say
that? Boys.
I wish we could get one of those boys in here.
Dallas week coming up Thanksgiving on my birthday. It's always exciting to find out how Washington's going to lose on Thanksgiving. That's the big exciting part about cheering for my team.
Coming up, we have a tribute to a gigantic fish. If you're a fisherman, you'll want to hear this one. Did you see that video?
I did not.
Nearly resulted in massive deaths, but we'll. It did.
It's not as big as a whale, though.
Okay, that's all coming up. Plus, we have a reason to play some unusual stuff from the world of hip hop.
Oh, really?
Yeah, coming up, including this little bit.
You already know what it is.
Oh, the Whip and the Nay-Nay.
Do you know who that is?
That's Ray Shrimmer, isn't it?
Is that whip it, nay?
Watch me whip, watch me nay.
Yeah, watch me nay, nay, watch me whip.
Well, that guy's in the news big time. Silento. We'll hear what went.
He's not talking.
Yeah.
He's silento.
Well, he may not be able to talk. He's got something in his mouth.
Oh,
Okay.
oh boy.
Oh, not really. Not yet.
Yeah, no. All right.
Really?
Yeah, something's coming. We'll be right back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This is the Bob and Tom Show. Check out the Bob and Tom Show app and let your voice be heard. Our contact info is right there.
Bob and Tom 24/7. It's not on air. It's online.
Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Rolling through a Monday morning, the 26th of October. The World Series is still occurring, and the LA Dodgers take a 3-2 series lead over the Tampa Bay Rays. An off day today, and then they're back at it for Game 6 on Tuesday night. Chick McGee with all the details in sports. But again, the LA Dodgers with a 3-2 World Series lead out of Arlington, Texas, where they're socially distancing from the world. The World Series Game 6 coming up on Tuesday night.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee from the Navy Federal Credit Union News Desk. Hundreds of thousands of Californians lost power as utilities sought to prevent the chance their equipment would spark wildfires in the fire-weary state. They're bracing for a new bout of dry, windy weather. More than 1 million people expected to be in the dark, could be all the way till Tuesday morning. The National Weather Service has issued red flag warnings for much of the state. Newly formed Tropical Storm Zeta is barely advancing in the Western Caribbean, but according to forecasters, it does pose the risk of a rain-heavy hurricane for Mexico's resort-dotted Yucatan Peninsula and the U.S. Gulf Coast. Zeta was the earliest named 27th Atlantic storm recorded in an already historic hurricane season. It's centered about 260 miles southeast of Cozumel. Top sustained winds of 60 miles an hour. It should brush the northeastern tip of the Yucatan Peninsula or westernmost Cuba by late Monday or early Tuesday. Close in on the U.S. Gulf Coast by Wednesday. And Samir Mazaham of Dearborn Heights, Michigan, set out to buy a single $2 ticket for a Mega Millions game back in June. But while trying to save his numbers into a lottery app, he bought a second ticket by mistake. When he logged onto that app recently, he found his mistake had paid off handsomely. Instead of finding a single $1 million winner, he had two. Mazaham says he couldn't believe it was real. And that's your news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Hi, this is Nick Griffin, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
They say 3% of the people use 5 to 6% of their brain. 97% use just 3%, and the rest goes down the drain. I will never know which one I am, but I'll bet you my last dime. 99% think we're 3% 100% of the time.
Gotta write that down.
They say 72% of all statistics are made up right there on the spot. 84.4% of people believe them, whether they're accurate statistics or not. Now, I will never know what you believe, but I do know there's no doubt I need another double shot of something 90 proof. This is too much to think about. It's too much to think about. Too much to figure out. Stuck between hope and doubt with too much to think about. They say 92% of everything you learned in high school was bullcrap that you will never need. 82%.
701 at Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
And it's the new bangs with Christy Lee weather.
Q95, Fox 59 weather, brought to you by CarX. Cloudy with occasional rain. Look for a high of 53. Rain ends overnight, low down to 38, cloudy and 47 tomorrow. 45
but Halloween looking good.
Yeah, partly cloudy and 50s.
But depending on where you are, you can't trick or treat.
Thanks for bringing that up.
I'm just telling you.
We're calling it Cute 95 in honor of Christy's bangs today.
Oh, would you stop talking about my bangs?
It looked a little Courtney Lovish.
Was that not a compliment?
Her bangs. Her bangs.
She bangs.
Was that she bangs? Thank you very much. Give me a number between 1 and 10, Christy Lee.
17.
6.
1, 3, 4, 5, 6. For me, Dr. Lanter recommended a multifocal lens as they are a better solution for those with an active
Sounds like you're reading. Cut.
lifestyle. That's the point.
Try to get with feeling. Come on, Tom.
With his vast experience, my friend Dr. Lanter figured out exactly what you need to get your vision back on track. This,
Did
by
you
the
go
way,
to
is line
Dr.
5.
Lanter and get your eyes fixed so you could see better? Yes or no?
Yes, I went to Dr.
Would you
Lanter.
recommend someone go do
I would recommend Dr. Lanter.
All right, let's move on.
He worked on.
How does one find Dr. Lanter?
What am I? Google Maps?
DrLanter.com, I think.
Oh, I think you go to.
I think it's Facebook.
I think you go to Lanter Eye Care on Facebook.
Yeah.
Dr. Lanter is the best. He fixed my eyes up. In fact, he also detected a detached retina, very serious business last summer. Got that fixed.
Still talking about this.
I can still read without glasses. I can drive without glasses. I can get off the rack shades. Life is good. Thank you, Dr. Lanter. He can probably help you too. You only have 2 eyes. If you're lucky, have Dr. Lanter check him out. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Let's see now. Let's do it by eye color.
Yes, let's.
Let's see.
You have no idea what our eye color is. No clue.
Not even your son, I bet.
And Ace isn't here, so you can't just yell out brown.
I know my son Willie has brown eyes.
Yep.
By the way, Willie, I have a
Surprise
photograph of you wearing a cowboy suit in front of a refrigerator that I stumbled on. You
No
have chaps
underwear.
on.
Yeah.
And no underwear. It's a classic. I'll get that up for
It's a
everyone.
classic.
I must see that.
Yes, I've
Did
got
you say a cowboy suit?
Yeah, so it's
cowboy
me.
outfit.
Apparently, when I was a kid, they gave me this cowboy outfit, and I just loved it. So I wore it every day for a while. Didn't realize I need to wear jeans with the chaps. I'm
maybe.
just bare-assed all across town.
You didn't know you're going to be in the Village People someday.
The brown eyes with Mr. McGee and
My eyes are blue. It's blue as the ocean. You're checking. Of course they're brown.
Josh Arnold, brown eyes over there. Hi, Josh.
Hi.
How are you?
Very well.
Then we get to the Mr. Geisen with the blue eyes, along with Mr. Godwin. This is Tom with blue eyes, and Christy with blue eyes. Whose eyes are bloodshot?
Mine.
From what?
It's making a joke.
Oh, they
Pardon?
shouldn't be
Hazel.
bloodshot anymore.
It's an old drinker's joke.
I'm Hazel, too.
And
Are you
brown.
Hazel?
Yep. Hazel's brown.
Hazel.
Hazel's not brown.
Brown, same brown. Brown.
Hazel is blue-green.
Dirty brown.
Okay, the point is we're back. Thank you very much for joining us. Christy's at the Navy Federal Credit Union
My
News
dad had
Desk.
gray eyes. They were beautiful.
I think gray eyes are a lie. I've
Sign
met a
of
lot
the
of
devil.
people.
Yeah, sign of the
They
devil.
say they have gray eyes, and it's really like a blue or a
Well, his look gray to me.
truly gray. Okay, cool.
I mean-
That's cool.
Gray or milky like a gypsy?
Hey, let's not do eye color ever again, huh?
Sorry. Mix things up a little bit. Mr. McGee remains at the sports desk. Have we missed anything?
3 Massachusetts fishermen nearly sunk their boat.
What?
While trying to reel in a 700-pound tuna off of Cape Cod.
That's big dough.
That is big money.
How many cans of tuna is that, Tom?
It's about $7,000 worth on a good day, apparently.
Awesome. Yeah.
And now here's the rest of the story. A fisherman from another boat captured footage of the 21-foot-long vessel leaning into the water while the fishermen try to haul the 700-pound tuna on board.
Hey, you want to put your phone down and maybe grab another net?
He was on another boat.
I know, but
You guys are killing.
You know, the boat is healing, and it's just seconds away from filling with water.
Yeah, he's a sailor healing.
The stern was completely lifted.
No, the stern was not lifted. The side of the boat was. Never mind. There's no
The
point in
fisherman
discussing that.
succeeded barely by tying the front end of the tuna to the center console. Oh, that's where you keep your sunglasses and stuff. And then pulling the fish into the bow or bow.
Depending on if you want to say it properly or not.
yes. And then we aft or ass.
Oh, my gosh.
They tied a rope to the tuna's tail.
Now, are you looking at this, Christy?
Yes.
They just about sank the boat.
It's literally almost tipping over.
Yeah.
My goodness.
But it was quick. They were only in danger for 2.5 minutes.
Oh.
2.5 minutes.
Willie, you hear that? It's like a song, 2.5 minutes. That's good.
You can tuna fish. You can't tuna. Yeah.
How many cans is that?
I asked you.
Remember the show 2.5 Men with Charlie Tuna Sheen?
Yeah. Charlie's body, and the housekeeper says something naughty, and the kid's confused.
Half
Every
men.
week.
Very good. Very good.
Every week it was different.
Would have been great if just a giant shark had come up and.
Oh my gosh! Chomped it in half.
That would have been cool. It didn't happen though. But
no.
So I think it's worth. I did a little homework on this. I think it's worth about $6,000, depending on.
That's great.
The market value.
How much is a can of tuna nowadays?
Actually, couldn't
It
tell you.
depends. You can go. They can go up to $4 or $5.
Or one of my favorite simple recipes is tuna noodle casserole.
Oh, of
God,
course,
I love
of
it.
course, yeah.
Love it.
Cream of mushroom soup.
Yep.
Noodles, tuna fish.
Yep.
Bang, you're done. Sprinkle some cereal on the top, and that's the best part, the crunchy part. Oh,
Or you can use potato chips if you don't have cornflakes.
these are all great ideas.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
Nothing better.
Oh, yeah.
We have a tribute.
Trailer Park Cooking.
Starkist solid white
right, baby.
albacore, $1.79 a can.
We have a couple.
I get the pouches now. I don't do the cans. Love
in a
them.
pouch.
Yeah.
We have a couple of tuna tributes.
We do?
Yeah, absolutely.
Christine.
Hey.
Morning, girl. Oh,
This is.
remember the blind guy passing the fish market? Man, that's funny.
Oh yeah, I love that. Morning,
please.
ladies.
Morning, ladies.
Let me tell you a joke.
Don't tell the joke. Just refer to them.
Remember the sorority girl who woke up underneath the dairy cow? Said, "Hey, what are you guys still doing here?" Yeah, it's all good.
That's funny stuff.
Yeah, thanks.
Hey, what are you guys doing?
I apologize in advance. This is
you guys still doing it.
Right.
This is the song called "Tuna of Opportunity."
There's a sing in every single. There's a grave in gravy. There's a con in every contract and a sell in celebrity. There's a dump in every dumpling and liver in delivery. There's ointment in appointment and spit in hospitality. But there's a tuna, there's a tuna, there's a tuna in every opportunity. Chunk light or albacore, guess who's knocking at your door? It's the tuna of opportunity. There's a dye in every diet. There's gas in gastrointestinal tract. There's men in mental illness and ovary and overreact. Then there's a tuna, there's a tuna, there's a tuna in every opportunity. Chunk light or albacore, guess who's knocking at your door? It's the tuna of opportunity. If you take the 2 A's out of aardvark, if you take the 2 L's out of llama, if you take the 2 O's out of ooze, put them all together, they spell hello. Well, usually Del Monte knocks in the morning. Sometimes Bumblebee in the afternoon. Once in a while, it's Chicken of the Sea after midnight. But it's always Star-Kissed before the dawn. And there's a tuna, there's a tuna, there's a tuna in every opportunity. Chunk light or albacore, guess who's knocking at your door? It's the tuna of opportunity. Yay!
All right.
The genius of Haywood Banks, and in honor of the 700-pound tuna that just about sank the
boat.
pleasure craft, if you will, off of Cape Cod. Thank you very much. Is that sports?
It's time for a world record, Tom.
Oh.
Stupid world record. A German man has set the Guinness World Records for most body modifications.
So that's right.
Oh.
This week's man.
Oh, no, wait, the picture is.
I am not looking that up.
It's awful.
Oh, this could be very handsome.
No.
Hear his name? It's Hans Need Tattoos.
Oh, Hans. This is hideous
Hans
looking.
poking skin. I really lost enthusiasm there towards the end.
Yeah.
You thought you were going to get it.
I was coming out.
Part of your body said go for it, then your brain went, eh.
You came out of the gate hot. Like Todd Gurley when he tried to stop for that touchdown yesterday.
Oh, no, I'm screwing up. His first name is R-O-L-E. I'm not sure how you'd pronounce that in Germania. Buchholz started getting body modifications at the age of 40.
Okay, Christy.
I'm not looking.
He got his first tattoo and piercing.
It just gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Oh.
It's so hideous.
Is it just on his face or everywhere?
Oh, no, he's got everywhere, and he's got horns. They
I've seen
put
this
things
guy.
under his skin.
Yeah.
And
Does he have his tongue bifurcated too?
God, I
Like
can't
a
tell.
snake?
His tongue is
Yeah.
it's just completely hideous. And
In
he's
the
got
last 20 years, amassed 516 modifications.
All right.
Earned the title.
Oh, God. The guy's seriously mentally ill. I mean, he's got his, the whites of his eyes are tattooed black. And that's
Hate
just.
to get behind him in TSA.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a funnier joke than.
I enjoyed it.
I think maybe my delivery was a little off, but it deserved a bit more.
I think
than
we're
what it
still
got
in
there.
the glow of Hans'
Poking skin? You're right.
Skin.
Yeah.
I think.
Hans poking skin.
I was taking my time with it, Josh. Like the guy, he's taking out his ear things and
Right,
his lip
of course,
things.
yeah.
Oh,
and you're
yeah.
going, hey, do I still got to take my shoes off?
Yeah. See, thank you.
I see your point, Josh. It'd be very difficult to go through TSA.
Now we've broken off a discussion group about it. Huh?
I think he gets the world record. Least hugs ever given to a child. I'm guessing.
Yeah, there's a chance.
His worst parents ever.
As
or
Tom
most
said,
LSD taken.
He has subdermal horn implants, scarification across his face, 90% tattoo coverage of his body, including on the whites of his eyes, 453 piercings, 35 eyebrow piercings alone.
No thanks.
He said all of his body modifications, the most painful one was his palm tattoo.
That's actually interesting. I would never have guessed that.
Boy, that's got to suck.
I found the fish belly tattoo, the underneath of your arm.
That hurt?
That's pretty painful.
Okay, well, this guy didn't get his first tattoo until he was 40.
Wonder what happened.
Who knows?
And, of course, the underside of your...
Yeah.
That's pretty painful.
Well, anyways, body modification, they call it. Isn't that nice?
Don't you want to know what I have tattooed
freakish.
on the underside of my...
Yes, I would like to know what you have tattooed
It's
on
a
me.
tongue.
I thought it was a... Hold your arm up again. Let me see.
No, this is an arrow. I said the underside.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know you'd gone down Volga Road so quickly. I missed it.
Let's get back to PBS. Here's Tom.
Yes, you have the Constitution and all of the amendments right there.
That's right.
Coming up, we have another tribute to Tuna. Believe it or not, we have two famous Tuna songs, perhaps not so famous, and a bit of something from Mr. Donnie Baker.
And
this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, fellas. This is Floyd Tucker, the over-the-road trucker. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, subscribe now at no cost to the Bob and Tom Show YouTube channel. That's right. Go to bobandtom.tv or just search YouTube for Bob and Tom TV. Subscribe now to watch. It's free. Join over 100,000 other Bob and Tom fans from around the world who have already subscribed. We're looking to double, perhaps triple that number. Maybe you can help. Head on over there today and subscribe now if you hadn't. Again, it's free. You can kick back and watch Bob and Tom Tonight, Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. 20 minutes of video highlights from today's Bob and Tom Show tonight. See what the cast is wearing, see their reactions to the jokes. Look how they react with each other. Oh, we have fun, don't we? Yes, and you can see it all on Bob and Tom's YouTube channel. Check it out today, won't you?
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee from the Navy Federal Credit Union Entertainment News Desk. If Jimmy Buffett had never gone to Key West, his life would have turned out completely different. He has Jerry Jeff Walker to thank for that because he drove him there. The great singer-songwriter passed away Friday at the age of 78. He was also famous for a hit that he wrote for the nitty-gritty dirt band. You might know it, Mr. Bojangles, back in 1971. Arlo Guthrie says he's retiring from performing, but promises he will continue to poke fun at cultural, political, or personal absurdities as he sees them. Guthrie, 73, said in a statement he suffered 2 strokes, one in 2016, one last Thanksgiving. He has played a few shows earlier in the year before the pandemic shut everything down, but now he says after 50-plus years of being a working entertainer, he's going to go fishing. And the director of a documentary about Bruce Springsteen's new album says he did not direct the film as much as capture the moments. Tom Zimney asked everyone to dress in dark clothes. Otherwise, he let Springsteen and the E Street Band do their thing. It was only when he got into the editing room that he saw moments of tension and conflict, as well as pure creative energy. That film, called Bruce Springsteen's Letter to You, is out now on Apple TV+. His album, Letter to You, is also out now. And that's your entertainment news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Comedy via your computer. Bob and Tom 24/7.
This is Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Sex is so prevalent in our society that nobody mentions what happens if you keep having it. You know, I think every porno movie should end with Hypatia Lee giving birth to triplets. You know, just as a disclaimer, you know. So everybody knows, you know, what you get, you know. But I'm a stepfather, too. Which I've been for a few years now. And if you're not a step-parent, you know, you don't realize the warmth and rewards that you get for the warm, loving feeling. And it's, I hate you. Okay, here's some more money. You know, you're not like my real dad. You know, that's right. You can find me. You know. Track down your real deadbeat dad and have him pay for these Barbie accessories, you know.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
We're speaking with comedian Jim Gaffigan. What else is your life? What are you into? Do you have hobbies? Do you like weird food?
I am a vegetarian, though.
You are?
Yeah. Well, I'm not a strict vegetarian. I eat beef and pork. And chicken. But not fish, because that's disgusting.
I'm with you. Oh,
How can you tell when fish goes bad? It smells like fish either way. I can't believe we're still serving fish with the heads.
7:20 on the old button. It's the Bob and Tom Show, Q95. Hi there.
Oh, it's Christy Lee. She's got the weather forecast.
Q95, Fox 59 weather, brought to you by CarX. Cloudy with occasional rain, high 53. Rain ends overnight, low 38. And cloudy tomorrow, 47 will be our high. 45 right now.
And Halloween looking good right now.
Yeah, 56 and partly cloudy.
Remember last year it was raining sideways when it wasn't snowing.
Exactly. It was freezing.
Looking forward to a great Halloween. Now, I want to mention that this program has a television offshoot. It'll be on MyNDTV 23 tonight at 11:30. So please check it out. Once again, MyNDTV 23 tonight at 11:30 with a show called Bob and Tom Tonight. Also, keep your ears open because very soon it's highly likely that your shot at $1,000 will be coming your way.
Do your ears close?
When he wants them to.
You know something? Not often enough. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. And I wasn't going to mention your bangs again, but I am now.
I don't care.
What did you say right out of the?
I don't care.
Right out of the box, something about a helicopter.
Like a helicopter went to my bangs or something.
Your bangs look really good.
I don't care what they look like. I don't.
Still think
I
you
like
might,
them.
Yeah, I'd like to see what just a part. I don't know. It's your hair. Yeah, you whatever.
She looks very sweet today. Hi, Christy. How are you?
Tom.
I like your bangs. I'm just trying to.
What about your bangs, Baldy?
Ew.
Yeah, he is bald.
I'm waiting for the wit.
He's so bald.
The wits, yeah.
Tick, tick, tick.
Bald.
Let's see now.
Bald.
Okay, we'll do it by the amount of hair.
to get you excited.
Running the board today, sitting in for Ace Cosby, it's Chris Geisen. Good morning.
Bald too.
This is Tom speaking.
Also bald.
Hang on a second. Pat Godwin is in the next room.
We never see your hair. What's your hair look like?
It's platinum right now.
Really?
We've got to see it.
Yeah,
Come
take it
on.
see it when I'm ready to show you.
Okay, all right, fair enough. We don't need you.
I've had it.
You guys know who you're dealing with.
Yeah.
That or his next mugshot.
Poor Pat.
Make you take off your hat for that.
You went platinum, huh?
I did, yeah.
I didn't realize you were a hip pastor.
I look like Eminem's dad.
Pretty good.
All right, fellas.
You know,
Who wants to rap? Battle Lloyd.
I don't know what that means, but I love that joke. I love that joke. Let's see, where was I? Christy Lee with the bangs. Willie G. Is that?
I have more hair
Oh no, I'm
than-
sorry.
No, Willie has more hair than I do.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So it's Chick McGee, and then Willie G, and then of course the hair winner is Christy Lee.
Yeah, I'm after Godwin for sure.
Okay.
Is
All right,
it?
there we go.
Oh, I'm losing big time, yeah.
Okay.
You look good, though.
What's the top of your head look like?
Oh, it's balding.
Oh.
Oh!
That's that you better find a girl soon look.
Oh.
There's Pat. Oh, there we go.
Wait a minute.
Oh, Pat, that's
Wait, that was you.
I
It
look like
looks
a-
great.
Does it? I look like a Bond villain.
I like it.
Chubby Bond villain.
Oh, stop.
Gold Butterfinger.
Irish.
I like
Doctor, no, I will not take off my hat.
So are you letting it grow and just become natural?
It looks
or-
good.
I'm going to grow it out and see what that looks like. Maybe a little salt and pepper thing. Yeah.
I think it looks good.
Yeah, I think it looks good too.
And I think the Bond villain thing is right on.
I think it looks really nice. You should leave your hat off.
Oh, maybe I will tomorrow.
Leave your hat off.
That's a good song.
Who are the Bond villains? There's Blofeld.
Right.
Dr. No.
Yeah.
264.
Jaws.
Odd Job.
Odd Job.
80s.
I could be Die Job.
Oh, my God. You nailed it, Pat.
Hi, I'm Die Job.
It looks cool, man.
It does look good.
You don't throw your hat, you throw a guitar pick.
Pat, why did you do it?
You guys are teasing me about the medium ash brown looking so ridiculous at my age. So
you went this
guys,
way.
I went crazier.
It looks good. I think that looks really good.
I do too.
That's kind of the Joe Walsh look.
My son also hates this.
You need a deep, dark tan is what you need.
Yes.
You do not need to be taking advice from your son, Jimmy, okay?
He's a good kid.
He is a good kid,
He
but
has good taste, too.
He
picked me,
Nine.
He picked you to be his dad.
He's going to go to Fashion Week? What are you talking about? He doesn't have good taste. He's 9.
Okay.
Pat, you look good. I will say your eyebrows look like imposters, though.
Yeah, they are furry caterpillars, aren't they?
Maybe cut those back a little bit. Okay, I'm sorry. Enough of our grooming advice here. We need to finish off sports. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry.
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Bob and Tom, it's Donnie Baker.
How are you, Donnie?
Pat, you got your tips frosted. You're going to look like Guy Fieri if you ain't careful. I swear to God. Be reviewing appetizer soon. And Christy, your bangs are your money maker. That's why I put a baby in her. I admit it. Hey, have you guys been to a haunted house lately?
Not this year, not yet.
Oh, I took some chick this weekend. 2 haunted houses. I ended up dropping over $100.
Wow.
So I decided to turn my house into a haunted house. So, Bob and Tom, I'll hereby declare the Donnie Baker House of Horrors and Horrors. We're officially open for business. It's adults only scare house.
Nice.
So leave your little mistakes at home. You know, I don't need some snot-nosed kid urinating all over my Nolan floor because he got triggered. But I've got it all decorated, ready to go. I went out and got myself 2 50-gallon drums of bloody innards from the local butcher.
Oh, no.
I swear to God.
Yikes.
You talk about stinky pinky. You can't tell where this spleen begins or the sphincter ends in this bucket. Oh, and I got the dry ice, and strobe lights are working good. Michael Sonny's F-150 with the gas leak for hayride. Ready to go. Each room in the house has a different scary theme.
Okay.
Well, I've probably got the spookiest bathroom of anybody I know of. It's full of hundreds of positive pregnancy tests and creepy baby dolls that say, "Are you my daddy?" over regular. Dudes are terrified to go in there. And don't worry, ladies, we got something for you too. Down the hallway is the Hall of Horrors. It's a bunch of like non-flattering mirrors from the dress barn. I swear to God. You think TV adds 10 pounds? These mirrors will make you look like the mom from Honey Boo Boo. My back bedroom is by far the worst. It's just a bunch of hipster dudes with man buns, and they just twirl their beards, you know, basically look like a laid-off version of Mumford and Sons. You scared yet? Well, you will be, because before you leave, you'll want to stop by the haunted strip club, the Xanaboo's. Swear to God. We got to set it in the living room where you'll see some of the scariest strippers ever known to man. You know, not only Queen Laquifa, but one stage is devoted to the knob goblin herself. She's Elvira. That with 2 R's. So that way we don't get sued.
That'll help.
We call our Elvira the dark mistress of the pole. It's scary how well she works the pole, too, because being in her 3rd trimester and all. You know? So, spoiler alert, Christy, once her water breaks, we'll also add a shower stage. But on center stage, I got my hot cousin Crystal with a K. Or as we call her, the Wicked Witch of the East Side. Watch out, guys. She'll steal your soul, your heart, and your Percocets. And don't try to grab the broom handle. It's always wet.
Yikes.
I don't want to give it all away, Bob and Tom. So if you want to see the rest yourself, you have to drop $49.99 like other common regular civilians. And, $15 for parking.
Seems a little steep, Donnie, a little expensive.
Well, I'm sure I've got the scariest, hoariest whorehouse in the country, Tom. So, if you can't make it all the way through the entire thing without sharting yourself, I'll give you your money back. That's a Donnie Baker guarantee, the shark-free money-back guarantee.
That must be really
So
scary.
come out to Donnie Baker's House of Horrors and Horrors. We'll be open all week through Halloween or until the fire marshal gets back from his vacation. All right, guys.
Thanks, Donnie. Very scary. The bathroom of pregnancy tests and babies shouting, "Are you my daddy?" Thank you, Donnie. Now, we were going to return
that's
to...
sports.
Oh, that's sports? Oh, I thought we had one more sports story.
Wherever you go, whatever you do, always be a good sport, and don't forget.
God, I love stilts.
That's right.
Love stilts. What's wrong with loving
Tom loves
stilts?
stilts. Christy.
A Pennsylvania family has invented a candy catapult for social distanced trick-or-treating. Vince Mack of York County said his son helped him build the candy pult to ensure kids in Springensbury can still get candy this Halloween without having to approach their front porch. The device allows for candy to be placed into a bucket, cocked back, and launched through the air into a person's candy sack from a safe distance.
Nothing can go wrong here.
Or hitting them on the head.
As long as your kids have goggles and a helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't use hard candy for this. Honestly, or anything with a candy-coated shell. This is Starburst only. Oh, those are even too hard.
Oh, yeah. Starbursts are hard.
They'll take a wall out.
I mean, maybe they should have. They're going to need like a director to to have the kids stand back and then launch. And I don't know. Maybe.
That's what you take from this. You need someone directing. Do you have anyone in mind?
Yeah, stand back, kids. Okay, then you go. Okay, launch, and then they go pick it up off the lawn.
Yeah, it'll be fun. They'll love it.
Oh,
They're going to go crazy.
Well, you're going to have to watch the people in front of you to see how far it goes. And
Right. But it'll be fun. It'll be something different.
Sure.
It's a great idea. The candy pult. Just have to obviously clear the grass of any dog poop or anything.
Who can make your eyes bleed? I wish I thought of that. Hey, I only said the one line, and the rest is yours, pal.
I love it. And this will be really tough. The people who give out apples, don't you? Do you always have that one in the neighborhood?
that went away, I think, since once our kids were out, I don't think anybody was doing apples anymore.
Because they invariably were tossed.
Yeah.
They make a really good...
The annual apple toss. We toss them in the garden.
A good missile. Well, that's kind of a sweet idea. The candy catapult. Better than the candy guillotine.
Sure.
Yeah, that didn't work out.
Yeah. When you want half a Twix. I always like this time of year when you see the catapults for pumpkins.
Yes.
And they'll shoot them.
You'll love that.
Huge distances and
Pumpkin chunking.
And they go through the windshields of cars.
Once again, it is National Pumpkin Day. If you don't have your pumpkins, you might want to buy one today.
All right.
A drive-in theater in England may have to close because its bathrooms are located across the border in a locked-down area called Wales. We've all heard of country Wales.
Drive-ins in England are on the other side of the street.
Are they?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's interesting.
Speakers on the other side.
Speaker on the right side.
This is so bizarre. The Moonlight Drive-In moved to Diva Stadium to show Halloween films this week after a second coronavirus lockdown was enacted in Wales. The Welsh border, however, runs in the middle of the stadium's parking lot, so the screens are located in England, but the bathrooms are still in Wales.
No kidding.
Organizers said Flintshire police will enforce the event to prevent film goers from straying over the border.
Really?
Though they anticipate having to cancel the event altogether due to restrictions in Wales.
Oh.
Well, if Brexit has taught us anything, this will take years to figure out. I would suggest perhaps portalettes.
They can't. Yeah. It's so bizarre.
A fence? I don't know.
Have you heard of this place, Diva Stadium, though?
No.
People love it because they have all really good merch and concessions. They sell their drinks, these really good Diva Cups they sell. And they are just, people love the Diva Cups.
I wish I knew what you were referring to. Is Diva Cup a term?
Yeah, you guys know what a Diva Cup is?
I don't.
Oh, okay, well, this is, maybe we should just move on.
No, it's my
Diva,
fault.
is it? It's for ladies to wear
Yeah,
and
instead of a
without
tampon,
wearing.
you put a
it's
little
a very hipster
silicone
thing.
it's one of those
yeah.
things?
Yeah.
So I was suggesting
It's a
that-
menstrual cup.
Yeah, it's a menstrual cup.
Didn't you try that on the air or something?
No, we didn't try one, but we saw one. Somebody sent us one. Yeah, not a lot, but there are quite a few women now who put this
So
in.
you have to remain upright at all times.
No.
No.
You don't?
What do you think goes on down there?
Is it like a little shot glass?
What is it? It's like a plastic cup that seals in there,
it goes up in?
Yeah, it goes up in.
It's somewhat pliable.
Okay,
Yeah,
it doesn't
like
so it doesn't just drip down into it.
No. It stays
I thought it was like a coffee.
Well, first of all, Josh is in shock because he didn't know the drive-in theaters had restrooms.
The back seat of my car is filled.
Are you saying he's crapping in the car?
Yeah, he's dropping a deuce.
I didn't want to miss any of the movie.
He deuces in the popcorn.
Well, not only
Eat
do
it
you eat
first,
all the
though.
concessions,
Don't
you're crapping
be
in the car,
ridiculous.
Oh, jeez.
What a nice man.
This is really why Brexit's taking so long. If they can't figure out how to not have the cops standing at the borderline going, "You can't be here," really? Is that really worth the time and trouble of these officers of the law?
Stupid.
Oh my God! Give everybody some Gatorade bottles or Diva cups.
I don't think that you can go to the bathroom in Diva cups, but
No, you can't.
So they're not real big, are they?
Well, okay, see,
Well,
a woman's body.
You think there are? You think they're like some sort of length of cord that's threaded through this cup that hangs below?
No.
That's what I thought, I swear. I thought it was like a bucket hanging from a well.
I have never regretted making a joke. I regret this.
Are you kidding me? It was brilliant.
I can't wear the miniskirt. My bucket will show.
Exactly.
No.
Do you remember a
Imagine
diaphragm?
if you put, yeah.
Remember a diaphragm?
No, I look. I'm whatever works, ladies. I know that this is a huge problem, especially in what we used to call third world countries. They don't have proper sanitary napkins. I feel very bad about that.
These are safer for the environment because you can just rinse them out and use them again. You
some sort of Menzies ramekin.
Yes, exactly.
That was the
soy sauce container.
That's two words I never thought would be together.
Menzies ramekin. Well, I remember that was the woman who starred in our high school play. Rather unusual name.
I was thinking Keurig cup. That's what they like.
They look like a Keurig cup?
Keurig cup. Do you know the coffee comes in?
Yeah, the coffee they make is terrible.
Yeah.
I kind of like it. Dracula loves it.
Dracula, it's his favorite.
That's an oldie.
Is this not new brew?
I'm making tea. The old joke.
Well, now you learned something today.
Boy. Yeah, I did.
We don't know how much of it's
What was
true.
your name again?
Menzies ramekin. Yeah. She was a fine Lady Macbeth. Out damn spot.
Yeah. Or Menzies ramekin. That could be the name of a hip hop artist also.
Yeah.
That'd be a good one. Coming up, not ramekins in the news, but something we've always suspected when it comes to fancy wine and fancy restaurants. There's a really unusual story about someone getting the wrong bottle of wine. And you'll find out why that is interesting, and there's a lot of money at stake in that story. We wish the English the best, trying to figure out how to have people use the facility at a drive-in theater. Again, I'm sure they do have portalettes in England. Seemed to me to be a pretty simple solution to this.
Why'd they build it like that? Weird.
Yeah, why would they? Yeah, well,
no, it just that's where the border goes.
Well,
Did you see the border wedding over the weekend?
No.
Yeah, they did that where there were people standing on either side of
was it in Canada?
States.
Two different states.
Oh, states.
Yeah, so I mean these things happen.
Yeah.
There are places that there are famous houses that have to pay taxes on one side and the other. And,
my.
Yeah, what a giant pain in the rear. Get back over here. When we come back, we have these things and many more, including, are you a big ramen noodles eater, Willie?
Oh, yes. I had ramen noodles yesterday. Love ramen.
My kids do too.
We may have a ramen noodle career.
Ramen noodles have come a long way. There's a place right up here that's a whole restaurant, just ramen.
Yep.
Yeah, and they're almost always sold out.
It's amazing.
They should make more.
They don't know how restaurants work.
The bottom line would increase.
I think they can just make one batch. It must be very complicated. That or they've run out of salt because they're very close to the place where they keep the salt for the roads. When we come back, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Add to or continue the conversation. Check out the Bob and Tom Show on Facebook. Get the link at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show. morning laughter just might be the best medicine.
No matter how hard I try, can't keep my hands off my face.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
You know what you need to think about for the holiday season for that Bob and Tom fan in your life? How about hooking them up with the Bob and Tom VIP Premium Service? That's right. It's a membership. It costs a little extra, but boy, is it worth it. They get access to the Bob and Tom archives, the complete Bob and Tom album library, over 30 albums. Plus, the Bob and Tom Show comes to you commercial-free and on demand with our daily podcast when you're a VIP member. And you can kick back in the morning and watch live the 7-camera video stream of the show. Jeff Oskey taking care of that each and every morning. Just head on over to bobandtom.com to find out more about a VIP membership. Again, the holidays are around the corner. Makes a great holiday gift. More of the Bob and Tom Show right after this.
I'm Chick McGee with your Bob and Tom Sports Update. Dodgers star Clayton Kershaw beat the Rays for the second time in 6 days, escaping a fourth-inning jam with a quick reaction throw to cut down a runner, trying for a rare steal of home, and the Dodgers hold on a 4-2 win and a 3-2 World Series lead last night over Tampa Bay. The NFL yesterday, Pittsburgh now the NFL's only unbeaten team following Seattle's 37-34 overtime loss at Arizona. Zane Gonzalez, a 48-yard field goal with 20 seconds left in overtime after drilling a 44-yard field goal as time expired to send it to overtime. And the Steelers are the only unbeaten team. Ben Roethlisberger, 2 touchdown passes to Deontay Johnson, while the Steelers building a 27-7 lead and go on to win 27-24 over the Titans in Tennessee. And Tom Brady throws for 4 touchdowns, ran for a 5th. Tampa Bay outscored the Raiders 45-20. Other winners in the NFL yesterday: Buffalo, Green Bay, Cleveland, New Orleans, Detroit, Washington, San Francisco, and the Chargers. I'm Chick McGee, and that's your Bob and Tom Sports Update.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
So there's an Italian green dog. What do you got for me?
I got my accordion out. I'm going to sing it for you now. Oh, and your puppy is green like the nut we all seen. Call him pistachio.
This is lazy.
If your cat is all red hair all on the bed, call it maraschino.
Sure.
Payoff. Nice
when
payoff.
I'm sad and blue, you know what to do. Call me BB King, not Infecto Quarantino. But when your puppy is green like a cute lima bean, call him pistachio. I go now.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, this is Henry Phillips, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. Well, what else would you be doing with your time?
Do you enjoy the taste of yogurt, but you're tired of paying those high prices? Then try the new product that everyone's talking about. It's not really yogurt, but you can't tell the difference. We call it Hawkers. Hawkers, the imitation yogurt. And it's so inexpensive, you won't have to pay through the nose.
Try some Hawkers, and you'll say that really hits the spot. Eat some Hawkers every day. It tastes like yogurt, but it's not.
Honey, I got you a snack.
What is it?
I'm not telling.
Come on, spit it out.
Here, just try it.
Is it custard?
No, it's not.
Is it pudding?
No, it's not.
Well, what is it?
It's Hawkers.
Hawkers?
Yeah, Hawkers, the imitation yogurt in the green cup.
Hawkers, try a cup. It really hits the spot. Just $1, cough it up. It tastes like yogurt, but it's not. It tastes like yogurt, but it's not.
Hi, I'm Hal Hawker, head honcho at Hawker headquarters here in Hilton Head. For 100 years, my family's been making Hawkers.
What a beautiful man. 744 at Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
I'm sure he thanks you. We have our show tonight on TV. I'm talking about My Indie TV 23 at 11:30 this evening. Be sure to join us, won't you? Christy Lee has a quick update in the forecast.
Yeah, occasional rain maybe today. Look for a high of 53. 45 right now under cloudy skies.
And a great-looking Thanksgiving so far.
Thanksgiving?
Hold your breath.
Oh, sorry.
Are you okay?
Sorry, I was trying to do two things at once. I meant to say
How about
Halloween.
try this? Sorry, I made a mistake.
I just said I made a mistake. Sorry.
No, you said I'm trying to do two things. You covered up your mistake with the.
No, I'm looking up the Diva Cup.
You got chick flustered now.
I'm all flustered.
The Diva Cup, are you
Well, you
just
want
reading
one?
about it, I hope, or looking at
Yeah, I mean, first of all, it sounds like it sounds like an award.
Yeah.
Last year's winner, Bette Midler,
Beyonce,
the Diva Cup.
Yes.
No, I see it as a drag queen.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, it'd be like the Diva Cup goes to RuPaul or whatever.
And then it's the one thing that she wouldn't need.
Well, that's true, but that's the irony
It's
of
the
it.
extra, layer of irony, which I think is inherent in drag.
Once again, this came. How did this come up again?
Because Willie had a great joke.
It wasn't a great joke. There was a stadium called Diva Stadium, and I joked that the concessions there, they have a great Diva Cup. Like a souvenir cup that you get.
And the Diva Cup, I was not aware of this, is instead of using the traditional tampon.
Right.
It's, as Josh described it, a bucket that hangs below the...
It's what I was picturing, but
no,
it's
that's
not.
not what it is.
No.
It's more of a Menzies ramekin, which Josh also coined.
Menzies ramekin, yes.
Jess Hooker on our staff told me in the hallway just moments ago she uses a Diva.
I know. I heard her sloshing when she walked by.
Oh, Dad. What? That's completely inappropriate. That is so...
In my head, I was like,
oh, my God.
I wonder if Jess wanted Chick to share that with me.
First of all,
she said
doesn't have a mic to defend herself.
Right, and
I don't think she knew that was coming. That's why she threw her arms in the
Well,
air.
I don't think you should have said anything then.
Well, you need one fitted? Maybe she could help you.
Mm-hmm. Do they make one for men?
I'm sure they do.
You know, I bet.
For the incontinent?
I bet if Kelly used one, you wouldn't even know, would you? You wouldn't know what she uses, probably.
Well, I see the...
Let me tell you. Let me ask you something. How many times do you ask if she's home and she's been gone for hours, but you think she's still there?
He's just yelling into a room.
Kelly!
Hey, dinner tomorrow.
Well, she must be mad. She's not talking to me again.
Where have you been, Kelly? I went to Fort Lauderdale. I was gone for 4 days. Well, that explains a lot.
Tom, if she sent you to the store and said, "Hey, I need some," would you be able to get it?
Yes,
Okay.
I've learned my lesson.
Yeah, sure. You
I
asked.
think every guy that has to do it's for good reason. There are quite a variety. Of products, and you really need to get them on the phone and say, okay, which one is it?
That's a big leap in a relationship when you go out and you buy the feminine hygiene product.
You do need to know what you're getting. There are different sized giners out there.
Acres.
Man, you look. Well, see, I think if you walk up and you say, "Excuse me,
yes,
I'm trying to get one of these for my niece. I'm not quite sure what size giner she has." I hope that they would call the police.
Well, no, it's good to use medical terminology.
And why you're buying them for your niece?
Why are you buying them for your niece?
Because the first time I had to buy them, I was buying them for my niece.
I think it's
very
preferred
awkward
to use Crammer when you're in the drugstore.
No, there are so many options that yes.
Pads, ponds. Were you a pad or a pond, Christy?
I'm a mixture of both.
Whoa.
Well, that sounds heavy.
No. One or the other, not at the same time. No, I was very lucky in that department.
The implication is that there's some ebb tide of
Niagara.
the menstrual ramekin. We're going to need a small kid's pool.
A bigger bug.
That's like the guy that chews nicotine gum as he smokes cigarettes.
Yeah.
It's a little redundant.
We know that guy.
I was
we know
very
that guy.
lucky.
And by the way, he just had to have major heart surgery. Yes, remember he was in here smoking Camel filterless and chewing the gum.
Who was that?
Wow.
Mr.
Off the air, you'll tell me. Is it a comedian?
Yes.
Oh.
And he's got a partner that's insane.
Oh,
you know
that
what I'm talking
guy.
about. Yeah, that guy. Yes. Wow. These menstrual cups, what are they called again?
Diva cups.
Can you get them with like logos on them? You know, like world's best mom.
Yeah, like those, like a nice coffee mug. Yeah.
Don't talk to me till I've had my coffee. or don't talk to me till this period's over.
Don't talk to me for the next 5 days.
I think they come in a tube like in Pringles. They you stack them up.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the way they're.
Do they really?
Now they're just.
I don't know.
Are they? So you wash them and you just use them for in perpetuity or whatever?
Yeah.
Huh.
By the way,
all the more reason to get them monogrammed.
Yeah, exactly.
get your initials on them.
I have a feeling that we're about to be windbagged like we have never been. We've never seen before.
You don't want to bejewel that because it would hurt.
Now, can you get them sized? Do you go to like the Good Giner store?
Is that what they call it?
Vaginas, remember? You get it monogrammed?
No, I think he's suggesting that much like feet, each one has its own unique. What are you going to go for?
Hey,
cave-like.
Can we change the subject?
By the way, I can't go in the hallway.
You can stay where you are for a while.
If that'd be okay with you guys, I'll just stay in here.
Okay. Coming up, we have comedian Reno Collier. Jess Hooker will be joining us theoretically.
She hates all of us.
Well, no, I think the only person to blame is Chick. He brought it up.
She said I could say it.
Well, then what's she upset about?
The sloshing. What you said. The sloshing.
That's a fine joke.
Yeah, sloshing.
I'm just sitting here reading about the Diva Cup.
To give it to you is what I want instead of give it. Okay.
It's the number one menstrual cup. There's more than there are other options.
Do they have like the dress barn version that's more of a mug?
It's more of a kid's swimming pool is what you're looking for.
Bryant is the bigger
sorry,
girl.
I get that confused.
Dress barn would seem like it would be the bigger girl.
Oh, that's one of Josh's pieces. I'm sorry.
There's one called Luma, Lumma.
Does that have lights on it?
It's a timeout. This is what it says. Luma, reusable menstrual disc. Soft silicone can be used during sex.
How about that?
No, it's reusable. You can use it to play frisbee golf.
Isn't that fun?
What are you doing?
Wow.
There is an anecdote in this building that I just heard, and I don't know if I'm allowed to repeat it, but I'm just going to say.
Oh, no, it's the morning.
Once I get clearance, we have a great anecdote for this. That's all I'm going to say, because I'm respectul.
You know how it works around here. It's never don't ask permission, ask forgiveness.
Yeah, that's what it
Depends how
works.
graphic this. Oh God. Well, there we go. So we learned something today.
Yeah.
Did we though?
Yeah, I was not aware of this.
Don't you like when what would be the opposite of mansplaining? Somebody had to explain to us something that us idiot men had no idea about.
That'd be everything. I think would be the answer to that.
I like when that happens.
Sure. Okay.
Don't you like learning new things? Like,
of course. I didn't know about this particular thing.
Yeah. Good to be aware of.
There you go. And I'm with you.
They have different sizes for different flows, yes?
Sure.
I don't care what her name is.
My question would be,
I don't know.
They got one for progressive flow. They got one for flow Hendrickson.
Yeah.
All the flows have their own.
Flow joiner. I've always liked, because obviously they have to name products, and it's very tricky.
Yeah.
To name things. We were talking about naming white paint the other day because I went to get some paint, and there are dozens of different colors of white, but they all have names on them.
No, sure. You have your taupe, you have your eggshell.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, so can you imagine you have to name these menstrual cups?
23 best menstrual cups to buy right now.
Okay.
Some of the names. Honey Pot.
All right.
Pixie Cup.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Pixie Cup's good.
So that implies that it's relatively small.
And it's a play on the Dixie Cup. That's
Obviously,
great.
number one, Diva Cup. Lunette.
What about Red Solo?
Lena.
How about Ryder?
Nixit.
Nixit.
I am not a cup. I am not bleeding to death.
Nixit.
Pat has a cloth coat and a Diva Cup.
Bleed with me, Henry.
Bleed with me.
Blossom.
God, we're idiots.
We can't be on
I'll tell you what, she loves hockey, so she uses the Stanley Cup.
That's right. Is your Watergate open?
Is your Watergate break? I'm not saying she's big, but that's the Lombardi trophy in there. Sorry, Henry. I think we've done enough damage.
Yeah, most of these are just named after women, like Cora and the Duchess Cup.
Oh, that sounds
Scone, SCKOON, Scone Cup.
That must be some kind of northern Swedish European thing.
Yeah.
It's shaped like a ship.
The schooner.
What is it? SAALT. Salt?
That's the strategic, the strategic arms people.
Yes.
Themed. It's radioactive, really. That's the key. When we come back, we'll try to get the show back on the tracks.
We're coming back.
We have a murder hornet update.
Oh my gosh! Did you see that?
Yeah, it's very cool.
Wow.
And then we have turkeys in the news,
and I'll be calling from my car.
Okay.
And I keep forgetting that Halloween comes before Thanksgiving. I don't know why I do that. When we come back, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Keep us with you at all times. Get the Bob and Tom app now at your app store. State law.
Hi, this is Rodney Carrington, and you are listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, Reno Collier on the way on a Monday, zooming his way in, and he'll be on the road November 5th through the 7th in Raleigh, North Carolina at Charlie Goodnight. So if you get a chance and you're in Raleigh or nearby, make sure you hook up and see Reno Collier live comedy at Charlie Goodnights. Again, November 5th through the 7th, Reno on the road. Check him out if you get a chance. You were listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee from the Navy Federal Credit Union News Desk. Hundreds of thousands of Californians lost power as utilities sought to prevent the chance their equipment would spark wildfires in the fire-weary state. They're bracing for a new bout of dry, windy weather. More than 1 million people expected to be in the dark, could be all the way till Tuesday morning. The National Weather Service has issued red flag warnings for much of the state. Newly formed Tropical Storm Zeta is barely advancing in the Western Caribbean, but according to forecasters, it does pose the risk of a rain-heavy hurricane for Mexico's resort-dotted Yucatan Peninsula and the U.S. Gulf Coast. Zeta was the earliest named 27th Atlantic storm recorded in an already historic hurricane season. It's centered about 260 miles southeast of Cozumel. Top sustained winds of 60 miles an hour. It should brush the northeastern tip of the Yucatan Peninsula or westernmost Cuba by late Monday or early Tuesday. Close in on the U.S. Gulf Coast by Wednesday. And Samir Mazaham of Dearborn Heights, Michigan, set out to buy a single $2 ticket for a Mega Millions game back in June. But while trying to save his numbers into a lottery app, he bought a second ticket by mistake. When he logged onto that app recently, he found his mistake had paid off handsomely. Instead of finding a single $1 million winner, he had two. Mazaham says he couldn't believe it was real. And that's your news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
This is not really a joke. These are cultural observations from Mr.
my
Ray
life.
Cosby.
The other day I couldn't find my pizza cutter.
Uh-oh.
I had to use my Bryan Adams CD. It cuts like a knife.
That is, I hated it. I didn't care for it at all.
Love that joke?
No.
It's a classic rock joke.
Why are the worst of your jokes the best delivered? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, what's the problem there? Yeah, I heard every word. What's the deal? What's the deal?
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hello. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. This has been Chick McGee speaking. It's time for the guy who likes to correct English more than having sex.
Tom, lay down on top of me. I want you now.
Don't you mean lie down here on top of me?
Whatever, baby. Come here. I've got the most unique thing to try on you.
Actually, something is either unique or not. There are no degrees of uniqueness. You need to say you have a unique thing to try on me, not the most unique.
Look, could you stop correcting me and just get in bed? I'd like our sex life to return to normalcy.
Oh, God. Normalcy is a hack word. The correct word you're looking for is normality.
You know what? Just forget it. I wouldn't sleep with you if you was the last man on earth.
I think you mean if I were the last man on earth. Future imperfect tense is appropriate here.
This has been the guy who likes to correct English more than having sex.
Essential morning radio. All day and all night.
Some like Bud, some like Schlitz, but for me, it's
Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7.
Steve Iott is here with.
Hi, 801 at Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Christy Lee has the forecast.
Q95, Fox 59 weather, brought to you by CarX. Cloudy, occasional rain, look for a high of 53. Cloudy tomorrow, 47. Currently 45 degrees.
Thank you very much, Christy Lee. Keep listening for your shot at $1,000. It'll happen periodically today, including on this show here on Q95 Radio. Thanks very much. Also, I'll remind you that this evening, 11:30 on MyNDTV 23, it's the show we call Bob and Tom Tonight. See what's going on here. We have made some rearrangements with our schedule, our broadcast schedule, due to the slip of the tongue from one Chick McGee.
Conversations that were supposed to be happening off the air.
In the interests of the defense.
Thank you.
Equal time.
Having
God lover.
an opportunity to weigh in. You'll see what I'm talking about in a matter of moments. Let's just get to it. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. There's sort of a change in schedule on the program. I'll explain that momentarily. I want to say thanks to our engineer today, Chris Geisen, sitting in for Ace Cosby.
Morning.
Ace, it's hard to get Ace to take a vacation, but Ace is on a little break right now. No one knows where he is.
6 weeks.
His Las Vegas Raiders going down in defeat yesterday, so he may be in mourning. We're not sure. Chick McGee's across the way at the sports desk. At the IHateStevenSinger.com sidekick chair, it's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
An innocent man. He's not going on trial right now.
That's right, but I am representing somebody who is.
Okay. Christy Lee is at the Navy Federal Credit Union News Desk. This is Tom speaking. Willie G is right next to me. Patty G is in the next room, separated by a lot of glass. And then in the next room, next to that room, separated by glass. Not really expecting to be on the broadcast this morning.
No.
It's Jess Hooker, whose name came up. We just to set this all up, we were talking about something involving
There's a
movie
drive-in
theater.
movie theater in
and it's
Wales.
probably pronounced, it's D-E-V-A. It's probably pronounced Deva or something, but
we
called it Diva Stadium.
The Diva Theater, and then Willie opined.
Well, I just said they've got really fun, what are they called? They've got souvenir cups.
Yes.
And the cup they have there is called the Diva Cup, which is a feminine product.
None of us got the joke.
None
of us got the reference.
Well, I did, but I wouldn't want to say anything because I thought, well, is that what he really meant?
And so then we looked it up, and we found the Diva Cup is in fact an alternative to tampons, et cetera, et cetera. Ladies, your choice, very important, I'm sure.
Quite a few different options out there.
And then I asked if you could get them monogrammed.
Sure.
Like World's Best Mom,
don't talk to me till I've had my coffee.
Right.
Several, and then a chick.
I was out in the hallway.
Chick shouted out,
minding my own business. Jess told me, I use those exclusively as I was trying to go get a soda pop.
And then I lied and said, to be humorous, I said, I know I heard her sloshing when she walked by, which resulted in...
Somehow I'm in the doghouse.
Yeah, well, I think maybe you shouldn't have shared that. Your thoughts, Jess?
Well, I mean, we share a lot in the hallways, so I thought that we all just know what to say and what not to say.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, apparently not. It's okay.
Now, wait a minute. My client here is here. First off, he's here on his own volition.
That's right.
He doesn't have to be here, and he claims that you said it was okay for him to say on the air.
I did. I don't mind. It's fine.
Oh, Your Honor. Clearly.
However, what she's not okay with, who should be on trial, is Tom and his sloshing comment. That's the real crime here.
Does this cup not hold the liquid in there?
Yeah, you don't hear it sloshing.
You don't hear it slosh.
I have sensitive ears.
How do you take it out without it spilling?
You take it
Describe
out.
everything.
It's the cup. It's the cup. It's still holding it. It's going to dump out when you dump it out. When you flip it over, it's going to hold it until you.
But presumably, gravity being what it is, I guess unless you're doing some kind of a cartwheel,
right?
And the centrifugal force of the.
Wow, looks like you're doing spin art.
How deep of a cup is it? Is it like a ramekin?
No, it is more like a shot glass. Christy explained it really well.
All the more reason to get them monogrammed.
A double or
like I've been to Gatlinburg.
Oh,
yes.
Jess was trying to make a point.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
It's a little more tapered too, so it
fits.
is.
It's like a funnel.
Yeah.
It's like a
Does it get stuck?
Yeah, no. Some of them come with like jump cords. You can pull it out if you need to. And
so it's like when you're on the train. When you're on the train and you need to stop. That's quite an image.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry.
All right.
Do they call it a jump cord in the directions?
No, it's like a release.
So it's a little cup and it has a string on it that you pull so it's like the end of carry.
It's all.
No, the beginning of Karen. Plug it up.
Well, that part. But
okay, sorry. Where were we?
The bucket on the.
Okay. Thank you for helping.
Nothing
us.
funnier than boys talking about menses.
Well, we didn't know what it was, and then Josh gave it a name. Once he was described to him, you called it the
Menzies Ramekin.
Yes.
The Menzies Ramekin.
Mm-hmm. Yes, which does sound like a Charles Dickens character.
Excuse me, it's Dr. Ramekin.
Menzies Ramekin entered Bleak House on the night.
Good morning to you, Ramekin.
But I think all these things, they're just a little inappropriate and a little silly. It's like when I was working my first job, I'm 18 years old, and me and three guys that I work with were at CVS, and we're looking at all the condoms, and we're giggling, as you do.
Right.
Of course. There's flavored ones. They're silly. And then our boss passes us. He happened to be at CVS at the same time, and he looks at us, and he just kind of gives us this look like, when are you guys going to grow up? And I'm happy to report I have not grown up at all. No, still silly,
Giggle
baby.
at condoms.
Yeah, they're funny. They're flavored. That's great.
There you go. Still funny. Okay, well, we've learned a little something today, gentlemen.
Shouldn't men be in the health class when they teach the women about this stuff? Shouldn't the boys?
100%.
That way we can learn too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But there'll be so much laughing and giggling.
I say that iPhones, smartphones have helped men getting devices for women. They take pictures. Is this it?
Yeah, of course.
Send it back.
Yeah.
I do that every time I'm at the grocery store.
Yeah.
Why don't you just FaceTime?
Just did it on Saturday.
How many of
You
these?
FaceTime and
No, just took a photograph of the particular type of beans and said, "Are these the kind of beans I'm supposed to get?"
I thought you were talking about Diva Cup still, and you go.
No.
So she uses beans. She doesn't even go.
Yes, of course. No, just the can. Just the can, Josh.
Just shove the can in there.
Yeah,
Wow.
of course. Yeah.
Boy, oh boy.
Oh boy.
Next
you
time
are
she's.
going to hear about this.
Oh no! Josh is going to hear about it. No, but I think Chick is right. Though, how many times have you seen a guy at the grocery store taking pictures in one of the sections, going, "Is this what you want?"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How do the Diva? Are they stacked like Pringles? I'm not trying to make.
No, they come one at a time. You buy them. You only buy one.
I bought 3 different ones to try out, different sizes.
Sure.
And then
when
you
you're
have
done with them, do you have
about
to
a year.
sterilize them? Do you put them in hot water? Or?
Yeah, there's a special soap that you use, and you just run them under the
So
sink.
you don't
and clean
smell
them.
like tea where you throw them in a thing of boiling water and then.
Does this look familiar? They have little tails on them.
Yeah. Well, that's how you pull them out, silly.
That's, yeah.
Oh boy, I'm
what you need.
So I imagine there's an ER doctor somewhere who's removed one of those from a man,
probably
who was somehow delusional enough to think that he was on his period. You know,
he may be bleeding now.
Yes, so sometimes in these fantasies you have to go deep to really make it.
I wanted it to catch the poop.
Oh, God.
That was a Griswold that said that.
Okay, sorry. Well,
Willie.
Pat, I know you've been working on a song. I'm working in the next room.
Is it Diva Cup related?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
So, well, if you got a Diva Cup song, go for
They have
it.
one with the lid on it. Did you see this?
What?
They have a collapsible one. Yeah, evidently.
Well, that's the travel version.
You can keep it in your. You can keep it in your
that's
purse.
the one that.
Why do you have it?
Dracula has
Well, you don't want
that,
stuff falling in it, I
so we
guess.
can put the blood on his console when he's diving.
And it's also under 3.5 ounces, so it's good for TSA.
Yeah.
Actually, that is if you don't have a place to dump it, you put a lid on it. You could put it in a carrying case and
How about
take
that?
it. Yeah. Sorry.
New from Louis
2020.
Vuitton. The Diva. Never mind.
Godwin he was one line into the song.
I'm glad you went somewhere else.
What is your song about?
If you want me to do something, I could go, Menzies, when is your cycle due? Take a Diva Cup, shove it up your hoochie coo. That's all I really had. That's all I had.
Yeah, no, I guess.
It's a lot of nuance.
Put pen to paper with that, huh?
Yeah. That's a nice start. Now scratch out the last two lines, and then we'll take it over.
The phrase "ill-conceived" comes to mind.
I didn't have much time.
Does anything sound like Menzies Ramekin? Okay. Maybe Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. See if you can fit that one in.
It's raining Menzies. Maybe don't do that one.
Okay. Well.
Are we ready to move on now?
Yeah, I guess so.
Scientists in Washington state have discovered the first nest of murder hornets in the U.S. Workers with the state agricultural department spent weeks searching, trapping, and tracking Asian giant hornets in hopes of finding and eradicating nests of the invasive species that have the potential to decimate our honeybee population.
Heard a guy say that in 3 hours they can decapitate 10,000 bees.
Oh, my gosh.
Scientists discovering a nest the size of a basketball in Blaine, Washington. Heavily protected crews vacuumed out as many as 200 hornets from a tree cavity Saturday. The tree will also be cut down to remove newborn hornets and learn if any queens have left the hive already. Officials suspect more nests may be in the area, and they will keep searching. It was incredible to see all those hornets in that tube. They had like a big pneumatic tube. They sucked.
These guys looked like they were going into Chernobyl.
Yeah.
Wow. They were all... How do they...
They have a 6-inch stinger. Is that what I read? They can penetrate 6 inches, I think, or something crazy.
Murder hornets, they call them.
What kind of a freak could handle 6 inches? My God.
It wasn't 6 inches, but
It's just amazing that a problem like this could potentially be solved by a shop vac.
Yeah.
Did you watch the whole thing?
Yeah.
Because they're vacuuming him out.
Yeah, they vacuumed him out.
At the end, the one guy yells, "Eureka!" Apparently.
Oh man, he's laughing like it's funny. Listen to him.
Apparently, they had a sponsor, a corporate sponsor.
Good Lord.
Maybe they went bagless with the Dyson.
They do look like they're going to the moon, man.
Don't they? Yeah.
These guys are suited up.
Why do the murder hornets decapitate the bees again? Do they eat them? Do they lay eggs in them?
They cut their heads off.
I don't know why.
I mean, are they literally just psychopaths?
To send a
I don't
message.
know.
Yeah.
The name, but you got to hand it to them. What a great name.
Oh.
The Murder Hornets. It'd be a terrific name for a minor league baseball team.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that would be objectionable, probably.
I don't know if everything's objectionable.
Well, I'm just saying.
Do you want your team to be tough or not?
Yeah, that'll do it.
Oh, well,
Give them a tough name. That'll
This
make the
week we're
team
playing
tough.
the Pussy Hornets.
I can't tell if that's tough or not.
No.
It kind of is.
Yeah.
Part pussy, part hornet. I mean, that's tough. Pretty tough.
Oh, boy.
Have you ever seen the cups they give out at the games?
They're slippery.
Well, I think that Willie has a gift for Chick.
Yeah, Chick, I got you a present.
You may want to give this to Jess.
Hot dog.
Okay, well, just real quick.
Oh, wow.
That actual shoot, I don't see it.
Nothing's coming out.
Oh, it's broken.
It's broken.
Your gun is jammed.
We seem to have an aim issue here.
A chick has been asking for years for
Is that got stickers on the end
a
of it?
Nerf gun.
Oh, well, this is a big disappointment, isn't it? Should have been a test run, shouldn't I have?
What a shame. It's like a Gatling gun.
It's massive, yeah.
But it's for Nerf.
Speaking of which,
Hold like 20 shots?
Wow. Comedian Reno Collier named his son Gatling, thinking it was like Gatling gun.
It's
Turned
going
out
to be
it
a
wasn't.
quarterback.
But yeah,
he spelled it wrong.
Yeah, I could just picture his son, the quarterback, Gatlin.
Those murder hornets, not only will they sting you, but they spit venom as well.
Sick.
Yeah.
Hey, 2020, thanks.
And I was
Hey,
wrong.
Mother Nature, read the room.
Of course I can't. They don't have a 6-inch stinger. They're only 2 inches long, but they can penetrate humans' protective clothing.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
These things are wild.
Okay. Have we got it working yet?
It's still quite broken.
It's not coming out.
We have to get someone that understands Nerf gun riflery to fix this baby when we come back.
When we get it fixed, it's going to be something.
Comedian Reno Collier will regretfully be joining us. I'm sure he's already trying to figure out a way out of this when we come back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Essential Morning Radio. All day and all night.
Might as well shoot me when the beer runs out.
Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7. 24/7.
Hey, for everything Bob and Tom, check out bobandtom.com. All the latest highlights, news, information, links to all of our social media sites, the Bob and Tom VIP, and of course, much, much more. Don't forget, you can always email the show, bobandtom@bobandtom.com. Let us know what you want to hear. Maybe a comedian, maybe a bit or a skit you haven't heard in a while. Yes, I use the term skit. But we have a lot of fun here at the Bob and Tom Show. And if there's something you'd like to relive or perhaps just correct us on something we may have gotten wrong, bobandtom@bobandtom.com. We always love hearing from you.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee from the Navy Federal Credit Union Entertainment News Desk. If Jimmy Buffett had never gone to Key West, his life would have turned out completely different. He has Jerry Jeff Walker to thank for that because he drove him there. The great singer-songwriter passed away Friday at the age of 78. He was also famous for a hit that he wrote for the nitty-gritty dirt band. You might know it, Mr. Bojangles, back in 1971. Arlo Guthrie says he's retiring from performing, but promises he will continue to poke fun at cultural, political, or personal absurdities as he sees them. Guthrie, 73, said in a statement he suffered 2 strokes, one in 2016, one last Thanksgiving. He has played a few shows earlier in the year before the pandemic shut everything down, but now he says after 50-plus years of being a working entertainer, he's going to go fishing. And the director of a documentary about Bruce Springsteen's new album says he did not direct the film as much as capture the moments. Tom Zimney asked everyone to dress in dark clothes. Otherwise, he let Springsteen and the E Street Band do their thing. It was only when he got into the editing room that he saw moments of tension and conflict, as well as pure creative energy. That film, called Bruce Springsteen's Letter to You, is out now on Apple TV+. His album, Letter to You, is also out now. And that's your entertainment news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
This is Donnie Baker, and this is Bob and Tom 24/7. I swear to God it is. That's like all day and most of the night.
You ever had to endure the humility of one of those store-bought costumes?
Oh, yes. And
Sort of looks like Spider-Man if he'd have been in a hospital. Because
yeah,
they tie it
in the back. Yeah.
And it's always one of those, what are you supposed to be costumes? They open the door, trick or treat. What are you supposed to be?
Yeah.
Supposed to be Spider-Man. Yeah. And the mask has always been in. It's like Spider-Man if he'd been in an accident, went through a windshield of a car. I've been sick. What age did you guys stop trick-or-treating? Obviously, there's signs. I mean, that you're a little too old to be trick-or-treating. I mean, when you no longer need a fake beard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't go to more than 6 to 8 houses without having a smoke break.
Yeah.
You go up and you ask for treats that have a lot of fiber.
Or you drive to each house.
Yeah, you go to neighborhood to neighborhood in your own car.
Hi, this is Bobcat Goldthwait, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
I had a weird one. This had never happened to me before. Last week, just because things have been going so good for me, I actually got thrown in the drunk tank.
Really?
And here was the worst part about it. I'm the first one to admit when I'm drunk, and I was not. What happened was I also enjoy marijuana, and so I'm walking down the street and I hit my marijuana pipe, which was the first right as the cop comes around. Ooh. So instead of writing me a ticket, because I think in Oregon it's not even illegal, he decides to throw me in the drunk tank. Now I suppose being in the drunk tank is bad enough. It's when you're not drunk is a million times worse because it's hobos. It's passed out hobos, and they take your shoes. And if there's anything better smelling than passed out hobos, it's their feet. So you gotta sit there sober, just on this concrete slab, rethinking your life is, yeah.
20 at Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Christy Lee has the forecast.
Yes, I do. Q95, Fox 59 weather, brought to you by CarX. We'll have cloudy skies today with occasional rain off and on, high 53. Rain ends overnight, low 38. Cloudy and 47 on Tuesday. It's cloudy and 45 right now.
Yes, it is. I hear
my mic off.
Trumpets blow. That's just Chick blowing his nose.
My God, there are boogers everywhere.
jeez.
Classic. Nice.
Breakfast.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. For the second time today, schedule change. We'll talk to Reno in an hour.
Oh, okay.
All right.
He must have been listening.
We're having Reno failure.
Reno
In the meantime, speaking of failure,
did you fix it?
Willie G, did you get your gun work? Oh, yes. Yes, the Nerf gun. It turns out Willie had the safety on.
Willie got a gun, for God's sake.
Well,
Chick, this is your gun.
That's your gun.
That's my gun?
It's a gift for you, Chick.
Oh, I'm shooting you right between the eyes.
Okay, well.
Well, I was out sailing. Bang!
We were discussing boats earlier. Also, we were discussing the candy catapult that we joked about weeks ago. Now someone's actually made one for socially distanced trick-or-treaters. They fire the candy at the kids. To me, this is like having like shooting a candy with a T-shirt cannon. Here's your Milky Way. Yeah. So
I'm glad I don't have to worry about that this year.
Why?
Because I don't get trick-or-treaters at my new house. Well, now that it's 2 years old, but...
They know about the curse.
Yeah, they know.
Hey, go ahead and
I tried.
4 kids went to old lady Lee's house. Only 2 came back.
I've had 1 trick-or-treater in 2 years, so this year I'm not even going to try.
No, I get dozens, so...
The children this year would.
I live on a main road and I have a gate, so I don't think people come in.
Oh, it's too busy?
No, I mean, I have a little gate at my walkway and they don't come in.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. We're trying to figure out how to do it the safest way. I think little bags with the candy bars and stuff.
Maybe I'll just put it at the end near the walkway.
Well, if it's a busy street, perhaps.
But there's a trail that goes in front of it. Okay. I mean, the walking trail.
Whatever. Well, to figure this out, we want to make sure that the kids have a good Halloween, whatever the price.
What are your costumes this year?
Well, your suits.
The little girls are dressing.
And how often are they changing in the night? 3?
They don't change in the night. Once we go out trick or treating, they stick with. They're doing a tribute to Hamilton.
the great stage play.
So a lot of hoop skirts, a lot of...
Believe it or not, actually...
blackface.
Don't let that one go to George Washington.
I didn't like that version of Hamilton. I'll say that.
Oh, no, I'm just going to let it simmer. Simmer until you die.
Give me that gun, will you?
Hamilton was white. That's why I will never watch that play.
He was from the Caribbean.
What is this hill you're trying?
Can you imagine if I took that side and tried to...
No, the girls...
Why you won't watch
the girls are going as... Never mind.
Eliza.
Are you going to be King George?
Angelica and Eliza. And then for school, one's going as an 80s
What
girl.
about Peggy?
Peggy? I said that my dad should go as Peggy. Or the dog Dunder could go as Peggy. That would also be kind of funny.
Oh, a dog in a wig, man. That's funny.
But the girls are, but it's funny you'd mentioned that. I was told by our cake lady, who's also our seamstress friend,
Yes.
that we need to go online. You can buy.
Wait a minute. Did you make this poor woman make your children Halloween costumes?
She's delightful. She enjoys.
So wait, she went online and bought bolts of fabric? And...
Oh my God.
No, she was saying you can go online.
8 hours.
You can buy. I'll talk to you, Christy. You can buy apparently some kind of exoskeleton or whatever it is for a hoop dress. Yeah,
It's called a hoop.
Yeah, but
For a hoop skirt.
It's got the whole apparatus that will keep the thing.
It's called the hoop for the hoop skirt.
Well, they're going to look cute. And they tried them on. And
yeah, they were the best. They had to have some adjustments made yesterday. So
she had to have some welding skill as a
They had a fitting for their Halloween costumes?
Well, they were already made. They had to be adjusted a little bit.
So yes is the answer. Yes.
And the girls are prepared to tell everybody they see who they are because no one's going to know. This is such an obscure costume to be wearing.
My little 4-year-old knows every word to the play. She can sing all the songs. It's hilarious.
No one's seen this.
What do you mean no one's seen it?
I haven't seen it. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't
seen it. Chris, have you seen it? Chris hasn't seen it.
Really? Well, welcome to the Cultural Illiteracy Hour.
Well, you tell them, Tom. Really? Bunch of stupid jerks. Gosh.
I'll read the chur now. I'll be fine.
Well, I'm reading that thing, and that is a tome, I believe is the term.
Well, some of us can make it through it.
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm still trying. It's a fascinating reading, of course, Josh.
Read a word, look it up. Read a word, look it up.
A lot of underlining, yeah.
That's no joke. Where was I? Did you see the thing about Elton John?
Barbie?
Has been honored with his own Barbie doll. Now, when I first saw this...
Is that the word you want? Really? Honored?
He's ecstatic about it.
Yeah, when I first saw it, I thought it was...
a good song.
I thought it was an Elton doll that was a companion
to Barbie.
Nope. To Ken, and that came out wrong. Sorry, that's not what I meant. I thought it was an Elton doll molded in the size of
to work with the Barbie family.
It is not. It's a Barbie fan.
Sure.
So she's got Elton's road-colored glasses and an Elton John tour jacket and
platform boots in rainbow colors.
Yeah. But Elton's he's fine with it. It's cool. So it's a nice rock and roll tribute.
Oh, he doesn't mind cashing the checks? Okay. Yeah, that's
who would?
Some licensing fee there.
I'm sure it's, I don't know. Elton's doing just fine. I don't know if he's a very charitable man. I don't know if he really got much of a fee for this. Well, he can't tour right now because of something called COVID-19.
I understand that.
I know. I have the tickets for the tour, which...
Oh, you found a co-signer.
That's correct.
Oh, she's really cute. She's got E and J, big monograms on the bottom of her bell bottoms. It's cute.
That'll sell better than the BJ Barbie. The fan of course, Bobby Jenkins, the late...
yeah, that's right.
I'm not getting out of this.
No, you're done. You're screwed. You've got it.
By the way, it's already sold out.
He ran off with... By the way, he ran off with Ken.
This Barbie's already sold out. The pre-sold out sold out.
Okay, wow. Okay, can you grab that?
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom Show, hello. It's your old trick-or-treat buddy, Larry King.
Oh, hey, Larry, how are you?
Well, I'm good. Hey, I just heard you talking about this Elton John Barbie doll thing hitting the market.
Sure.
Why is this such a big deal? It's not the first celebrity-inspired doll, you know.
Oh.
Or have you already forgotten the Larry King Cabbage Patch Kid that was supposed to be the must-have Christmas item of 1987?
I'd forgotten about that, Larry. I don't think I ever saw one.
Well, let me explain. It was a natural fit. Cabbage Patch Kids and me were both at the peak of our popularity, and we both have the same kind of faces, you know, pudgy, smooshed in, cross-eyed. So They gave one doll slicked back hair, put him in a tiny suit with suspenders with a wee microphone to hold, and sold them for $29.95, which was big money back then. Bam. So, expecting a high demand, they manufactured over 100,000 of my Larry King Cabbage Patch dolls that, unfortunately, were, to me, it never made it to the store shelves. Nah, some dolls were shipped to media outlets to be reviewed, except all the anchors could talk about was the doll's soft, sculptured male member and dangling jewel set.
Oh, boy, I can't believe they included that.
Well, I don't know why they were sore. It said right on the box, anatomically correct.
Well,
wow.
It's fair.
It was the one condition I insisted upon.
Did you know?
Yeah, although to be honest, I'm a bit being a bit humble. It was super cold in the studio where I modeled for the fabric sculptures. So what you're seeing is not completely accurate. It was the result of some serious shrinkage.
I see.
As you all know, I have always been very open and free with my body, but if anyone had a beef about my hanging Chad, it was none other than the daytime talk show host, Phil Donahue.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he and Sally Jesse Raphael protested on their shows that the doll was completely inappropriate for not only children, but for anyone for that matter. With the public outcry of the company, they had no choice but to yank little Larry off the market before he ever saw the light of day. Most of the dolls were burned or dumped in a landfill outside of Newark. The ones that somehow slipped through the cracks are now collector's items. Yeah, on eBay they go for something like $6,000.
Wow.
How about
If you can find one with the junk still intact. Apparently, the scrotal stitching wasn't up to snuff. In some cases, a seam split, and my soft little fabric nads fell out. And just like in real life, they're a choking hazard.
What does that?
Oh, well, say la vie, man.
There's a picture.
This is Larry King.
Thank you, Larry.
Happy Halloween. Bye, gang.
Who knew? That's a fascinating.
Once again, the Barbie Elton John doll, but it's a Barbie fan.
Yes.
Okay.
And it is sold out everywhere. They're showing up on eBay for like $100.
The Bernie
Double
Taupin doll, the Bernie Taupin doll,
doll.
You can get that.
Yeah, it's underrated, though, isn't it?
Yeah, he doesn't get the credit he deserves, does he?
Turns out it's rated just about right.
Okay, thank you very much.
He's a good songwriter.
Christy Lee is at the Navy Federal Credit Union news desk. And what's happening over there?
A wildlife expert has captured a famously aggressive turkey by pretending to be a frail old woman.
The turkey?
Follow me.
We had a story about this turkey a while back.
The turkey named Gerald.
It's been harassing people.
So it's a cross-dressing turkey.
It's somewhere near Oakland, California.
The wildlife expert is dressing as the woman. The turkey named Gerald, who was responsible for the closing of Oakland's Morecambe Rose Garden earlier this year, was finally captured Thursday after 5 months of attacking park goers.
And killed.
Since Gerald preferred to prey on elderly women. Yes.
I love a gilf.
Rebecca Dimitrick, Director of Wildlife Emergency Services, used the turkey's MO against it. She said she and her husband first baited the bird with blueberries, kibble, and sunflower seeds before her husband ran off to leave her alone with the turkey.
Certainly.
Yes. Dimitrick then pretended she was frightened of the bird, but when it charged at her, the seasoned wildlife expert grabbed the turkey by the neck.
Yes.
She then released the bird in a wild area with other turkeys near East Bay Hills.
They're letting him go?
Yeah.
This is the heist of the century. They're letting this guy go.
This is amazing. She actually has to dress up like an old elderly lady, and then so this turkey gets it. The turkey's going, okay, I can't get the young ones,
right?
But I can get the old lady.
Yeah.
Why are they letting it go? I'm with you, Willie.
I thought turkeys were unbelievably stupid.
Apparently not.
Isn't that right?
Look at their tiny heads. They can't have a big brain.
Yeah.
Well, this one's going to, where they said they dumped it in the East Hills. This
East
one's
Bay Hills, yeah.
Get an Uber and come back to Main Street where all the fun is.
They got something hanging off their face. Yeah, what a hideous creature.
Don't pardon
Thanksgiving's coming up. Why wouldn't we just
kill it?
Yeah.
Why do we have to have an undercover turkey operation? Was she wearing a wire?
I know. What the hell?
Wow. Anyway,
just an old lady out for a stroll.
Nothing to see.
I have a question.
In a bonnet. Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes.
We've been hearing about that. I'm going to get the name wrong. Is it called Impossible Meat or something like that?
The Impossible Burgers?
They have the Impossible Burger.
Yeah.
Have those people done this is a non-meat hamburger.
Right.
Have they done an Impossible Turkey yet?
Well, we have tofu turkeys or tofurkeys, so I don't know.
But I mean, yeah, those don't really taste particularly good.
The tofurkeys?
Is there Impossible? No?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not
I'll
sure.
look it up.
Okay. Now, Josh, are your Thanksgiving plans, are they intact yet? Are you
No, my family's kind of waiting to figure out what they would like to do. So there's a chance I'll be cooking at home.
By yourself?
Yeah, and I've never made a turkey before, so part of me, you know what? I think even regardless of what happens, I may just go ahead and make a turkey this year. I've never done it. I'd like to try.
It's easy. It's fun.
Yeah, I'd like to try it.
We have lots of tips for you.
Lots and lots of tips by a man who can't control his life. So this will come in handy for you.
I would invite you over.
Here we go.
Oh, no,
Thanksgiving.
No, thank you.
Yeah, come on.
No, thank you. Look, it's my son Sam is making his roast beef. You'll want to come over.
I think that's barbaric to have roast beef on Thanksgiving.
Oh, really?
That's
What
right.
do you have? Your traditional pizza?
What would you do?
I put turkey on it.
Do you understand that some people wouldn't want to come over, even though you've invited them? You don't get that, do you?
I'm surprised you're inviting anybody over.
Oh, you'd have to sit outside.
Right, of course. Yeah, that's why.
Might be a little chilly.
I was invited over until that lamp incident.
Yeah, Pat's been over for several Thanksgivings. Then
the last time, which was the last
And you
time.
guys simply couldn't afford it?
Yeah, it was a really nice lamp.
Too many heirlooms.
Did you hear the way he talked about Sam's roast beef? Like,
Yeah.
it's so damn good. Josh wouldn't want to come over to talk to his old pal Will. No, all he wants is Sam's roast beef. Sam makes the best
Sam's
roast
the
beef.
favorite. You know that.
I know Sam's a great cook.
What if I cut to Thanksgiving and I walk over to Willie? I go, Willie, and you go, oh, thank goodness you're going to talk to me. I go, man, did you have some of Sam's roast beef?
I made the horseradish sauce.
Yeah, the problem with Sam's roast beef is no one eats any of my turkey.
I'd eat your turkey.
Okay, thank you very much.
And that's a euphemism. I would do gay things with you.
Gobble, gobble.
My Lord.
Unbelievable. Well, there also is special food, not just for Thanksgiving, of course.
Oh.
But also for Halloween, and that's what this is all about.
Hey, Annalee. Great Halloween party.
Thanks, Colin. But nobody's eating. I guess they're tired of the same old chips and dip.
Sounds like you need to spice things up.
How?
With something different and exciting you might not have tried before. It's the perfect snack for Halloween because it comes in bags shaped like ghosts. It's called Boo Food.
Boo food?
That's right. They're like Fritos, but they're shaped like Cheerios. Cornholes you can enjoy by the fistful.
I'll admit, I am curious, but I'm not sure I'm ready to get boo food.
Well, I'll be honest, it can be uncomfortable at first, but eventually you'll grow to love it. Just bum rush your local grocery store and aim straight for the rear.
And that's where I'll get boo food?
Yep. Now, you might only be able to take a little at first, but once you're used to it, you'll be able to take it all.
I'm still not sure getting boo food is something I'd like.
Here's an idea. Let's talk to your friends. I bet some of them have gotten boo food before.
Hey, Fanny, you ever gotten boo food?
Oh, sure. I wasn't interested at first, but Frank practically begged me to try it. So eventually I loosened up and let him give it to me.
Did you like it?
I mean, I don't want to get boo food every day, but yeah.
How about you, Rose? Do you ever get boo food?
Only when I'm on my period.
So, Annalee, what do you say?
You know what, Colin? Let's do it.
Hi, I'm Pierce Bottoms, President and CEO of Lil Bugger Snack Foods. From pink donuts to sticky buns, we've got your ass covered.
So, Annalee, now that you're getting boo food, how do you feel?
Proud of yourself, Josh? Feel better now?
80%.
Feel better now?
I do a couple things over.
It's the scary Halloween food.
That's scary.
Get a little edit.
And we'll work that one out again for next year.
Thank you very much. Coming up, comedian Reno Collier will be joining us. We have a ramen noodles in the news. We have butter in a very unusual story in the news. And we have this guy coming up in the news. He's apparently a famous rapper. And we'll hear about him and something that happened with him. Are you familiar with this guy?
What's his name?
His name is
Silento.
I don't know his name, but I recognized the song earlier.
Okay, we'll find out more about that guy and why he's in the clink, apparently, temporarily anyway. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Become a Bob and Tom VIP and get your Bob and Tom fix 24/7. Get all the info in the VIP area at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show. This is Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7. 24/7. 24/7.
We enjoy being sociable here at the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, good morning. How are you today? See, I was sociable right there. Plus, we have the Bob and Tom YouTube channel, weeknights at 8 p.m. Eastern. It's Bob and Tom Tonight, 20 minutes of highlights from today's show. Bob and Tom has an Instagram account for those of you that enjoy the photos, pictures of us with friends and guests, highlights from the show. Just head on over to bobandtom.com for quick links to all of Bob and Tom's social media sites.
I'm Chick McGee with your Bob and Tom Sports Update. Dodgers star Clayton Kershaw beat the Rays for the second time in 6 days, escaping a fourth-inning jam with a quick reaction throw to cut down a runner, trying for a rare steal of home. And the Dodgers hold on a 4-2 win and a 3-2 World Series lead last night over Tampa Bay. The NFL yesterday, Pittsburgh now the NFL's only unbeaten team following Seattle's 37-34 overtime loss at Arizona. Zane Gonzalez, a 48-yard field goal with 20 seconds left in overtime after drilling a 44-yard field goal as time expired to send it to overtime. And the Steelers are the only unbeaten team. Ben Roethlisberger, 2 touchdown passes to Deontay Johnson, while the Steelers building a 27-7 lead and go on to win 27-24 over the Titans in Tennessee. And Tom Brady throws for 4 touchdowns, ran for a 5th. Tampa Bay outscored the Raiders 45-20. Other winners in the NFL yesterday: Buffalo, Green Bay, Cleveland, New Orleans, Detroit, Washington, San Francisco, and the Chargers. I'm Chick McGee, and that's your Bob and Tom Sports Update.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
I was picking apples even a date anyways. I mean, it ain't 1852 medieval times. I get it. Back when your only date options were apple picking, shoeing horses, or jousting. So I get why you did it back then, but not now when we got monster trucks and sex swings with bucket seats.
Yeah, exactly.
If I want to swat a sweat bees and mud daubers for 2 hours, I'll just wash my hair in Mountain Dew again and lay inside the mud flapper.
That'll do it.
Always so many bees.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, fellas. This is Floyd Tucker, the over-the-road trucker. This is Bob and Tom's program.
Honey, call your lawyer, tell him everything. Man, that fat lady sure could sing. Take the darn house and I wish you luck. There's a hooter girl waiting in the picture.
Hey, 845 at Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Did you hear that thing before that thing? Yeah, that was very important. Keep listening for the shots like that throughout the day on Q95 Radio. I know the forecast for next weekend is great. Looks like we're not going to have another Halloween with sideways snow and freezing temperatures and a lot of wind.
No, that's not in the forecast this week.
But that's pretty good. Other than that, I mean, for most of this week, it's a S show.
No.
No, not at all.
Today and tomorrow are cloudy. Wednesday looks nice. Partly cloudy skies.
It's fall. It's autumn.
Okay, fine. I'm just saying the important day
Temperatures in
is
the 50s.
Halloween. I'm very excited.
For those of you who
about
can
that.
trick or treat.
For those of you who care.
Well, for those of you who don't, why don't you just move to another country, okay? We're tired of you anti-Halloween people. If you don't like joy in children, what's wrong with you? Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy seems to have reached her last nerve.
No, I'm good.
Oh, you're fine.
I'm good.
Fine, okay. Let's see. Now, there's Christy. She's at the Navy Federal Credit Union news desk. Josh is swabbing a month's worth of goop out of his glasses. Chick McGee is across the way. There's Chris Geisen sitting in for Ace Cosby.
How filthy do you think we are? You just think we're dirty, awful human beings, don't you? It's okay. Be honest.
Let's see. Willie G is right over there. And this is Tom speaking. And there's Pat Godwin in the next room. We'll attempt another song here shortly from Pat. And once again, Mr. Chris Geisen sitting in for Ace Cosby, who's taking a very rare day off. I have this request for those who joined us late. We're going to replay the Ace Cosby joke of the day that has been pre-recorded for us. Isn't that So once again, if you're not familiar with the Ace Cosby joke of the day, ladies and gentlemen, these are cultural observations. These aren't really sort of so-called one-liners or simple jokes. No,
I thought we were free of this.
I call this the op-ed page, if you will, of contemporary insight and culture. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, I would like to introduce the disembodied voice of Mr. Ace Cosby.
Why did the yogurt go to the art exhibit?
I don't know why.
Because it was cultured.
See, Christy, she played. She gave it the good chuckle that it deserved.
She enjoyed it. Yeah, she did enjoy it.
Josh, you finished cleaning your glasses, or what happened? What happened over there? We got nothing out of you.
For good reason. I had heard it. Let me tell you how radio works. And B, didn't care for it the first time.
By the way, did you see the request? Did you see the request? It says right here, let me tell you how radio works.
Did you do the commercial mention you were supposed to, that you promised you were going to come back with?
It's not a commercial. I just was...
it's about your son, and you're just forgetting that.
I know we have a new podcast hosted by Willie G., Jess Hooker, and Jessica Alsman. And you can check it out.
What's it called?
It's called Bits and Pieces, where they examine various pieces of this show over the years.
We had another name for it, but it wasn't available, so we had to change it to Bits and Pieces. We were originally going to call it The Josh Arnold Show.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, because Josh, aren't you doing a podcast too?
Yeah, that Josh Arnold podcast.
Yeah, you find it
Tell me more about this Bits and Pieces
show. It's your basic podcast outlet. Thank you very much. Well, I think I got that done. Can I do a quick story here, Christy?
Sure. You can do them all if you want.
Like you don't already.
I know.
No, please, go ahead.
Well, this is sort of technical, but now, Christy, you're familiar with outer space, of course. And
how far are we going to go back? First, there was lava.
The Earth is round, right?
I am very familiar with outer space.
This is from
I'm a big fan.
This is from Discovery Magazine.
Yes.
And they open with a question. Have you ever wondered what would happen if you fell into a black hole?
Oh.
It's
considered a long-term marriage over 10 years, and then you have
a black hole is an area in space where gravity is so strong that not even light can escape.
Yeah.
I don't think it's possible to fall into a black hole, but go ahead.
If it's not possible, that would kind of ruin the entire story here.
Well, then why are we talking about it? Because it couldn't happen.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you what was going on behind the scenes. Before we came on the air, Tom looks at all of us and says, this story is too complicated. I'm going to go ahead and do it.
No, that's not what I said.
And I
said it's too complicated to edit.
Okay.
So what's the purpose of the story? What would happen?
They just want to sort of illustrate what a black hole is like. These scientists have...
So what would happen?
Well, here we go. Should a person theoretically approach the event horizon and get sucked into a so-called black hole,
right?
Their body would go through a process known as spaghettification.
Oh, sure. Turns you into spaghetti.
It's spaghetti time.
The black hole's gravity would compress your body horizontally, but also pull it vertically like taffy. and you would be stretched out until your body would end up looking like
a piece of spaghetti.
A piece of spaghetti.
That's going to hurt.
Hopefully it happens so quickly.
You're not surviving that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Did you actually hear they figured this out because it actually happened to a guy?
Oh, it did.
Yeah, you never heard about the story of Al Dente?
No.
It's terrible.
That is a shame.
Really sad. Albert.
Somehow I like his puns much better than yours.
But I just love the name. I can't even say it. Spaghettification.
I like it.
Wasn't that a Red Hot Chili Peppers album? But that sounds like something you'd see in a recipe book.
Yeah.
Now it's time for the spaghettification because it's so delicious. So that's what happens if you fall into a black hole.
Okay, well,
all right,
let's stay clear of black holes then.
Well, there's the nearest one, I believe, is 1,000 light years away.
Well,
so
of course it is.
Well, I think science can have theory. It's kind of interesting.
It is interesting.
Would you rather be
Waste of
spaghettified
time.
or be tossed into a pot of boiling water?
Which is another way of being spaghettified.
How about spaghettified, tossed into a pot of boiling water, or listen to one of your stories? How about that?
That's a tough one, Jeff.
I think spaghettified because I think you're like Josh says, going to happen really quickly.
I hope.
Oh yeah,
A slow stretching out.
That would hurt.
Oh,
The 1,000-year run to get there
Yeah.
might be done by then anyway. They'd have to come up with a lot of science to. Well,
Speaking of noodles,
yeah.
the makers of Top Ramen announced they're seeking a so-called chief noodle officer to help develop new ramen noodle soup recipes. They'll pay you $10,000. According to Nissin Foods, the brand's parent company, the position is part of a 50th anniversary contest.
Nissin Foods, formerly Ditson Foods.
That's funny.
Is that a Nissan car joke?
Yes, it's a Datsun.
Gosh, how did I even get that?
I don't know.
I didn't
even see that coming. It whizzed by me so fast.
I'm mad that I got that.
I used to drive a 280Z, one of the greatest cars ever.
The winner will receive $10,000, one-on-one mentorship with Nissan's CEO, Mike Price. The chance to try new products and a 50-year supply of assorted top ramen items. Entries will be accepted through October 30th.
So you can get $10,000 and all you do is help them make better ramen stuff?
Yep.
It's pretty cool.
Oh.
Probably get a kegger.
Well, is it just a one-time consult? $10,000 a year?
Yeah, it's like a contest to celebrate their 50th anniversary.
If you met a guy at a bar, Christy, back in the day, and he said, I'm a noodle officer, would you
That
take
would
that?
not impress me much.
Take that the wrong way.
Sorry, Shania.
Okay.
Craft breweries in Japan have been turning unsold beer into gin following a steep decline in beer sales.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Has there been an increase in gin sales?
The Kiyuchi Brewery launched a Save Beer Spirits campaign to make other alcoholic beverages from unsold beer rather than let it spoil. Isamu Yonida, the brewery's head distiller, said they can produce 8 liters of gin from every 100 liters of beer.
You need us some gin?
You need a better name.
Well, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus never did that.
No.
Water into wine.
All right, but
Beer into gin?
Nice
No.
trick. How about turning this beer into gin? How would you do that?
Hey, Jesus, this is nice. Could you make us some tonic water, though? I mean, this is gross. What are we going to do?
Gross.
A little lime.
Is gin, maybe in Japan, maybe it's more popular. I don't know. Is gin still popular?
I drank some gin drinks a couple weeks ago, actually.
What did you know?
Yeah, it's called. I knew you were going to ask.
No, what kind
They're
of gin?
called a French 75.
French 75 is 69, 69 with 6 other guys.
French 75.
Give her the old French 75.
It is the most pretentious.
The old French 75. Pierre.
It's an old-fashioned cocktail that came out in Paris.
I thought I was the most pretentious.
I know.
one in the
It was, as soon as I said it, I
You
was
are
like,
working to be more pretentious than I am.
well, it was really good,
I have a
actually.
French 75.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Made famous at, is it Harry's Bar in the Ritz? What's the name of it?
Of course.
I don't know.
Play it, Sam. You played it for her. You can play it for me.
Whatever.
Zelda Fitzgerald would only
I only
drink
know
a
this
French
because it was written on the menu. I didn't make this up. It was just written on the menu.
I merely just sampled.
Do they call it that because it costs $75?
No, God, no.
Coming up, we have a story
Pay that for a drink.
about something we've all wondered about, which is do people who are incredible wine snobs really know what's going on when they get a really expensive bottle of wine?
Or they think they're incredible.
Well, we're going to find out what happened when they mixed up a $2,000 bottle of wine and a $17 bottle of wine.
Wine snobs, gin snobs. They're all snobs.
Okay, we'll find out exactly what happened. So I guess this, I didn't know that I'm reading of this article about this beer guy, but this is apparently quite commonly done, turning beer into gin. Apparently. Not since Eli Whitney has his gin invention has saved the world.
Wow.
Different kind of gin.
Yeah,
but,
okay. Yeah. Do you ever drink gin, Willie?
I went through a little phase, a little gin and tonic phase, I think. It's a fun thing to drink at an airport.
And gin and tonic sounds great.
Yeah, but it's not.
It tastes like gin. That's the problem. When we come back, we'll find out about pretentiousness and wine. And what do you do if you find a giant skunk inside your store? Well, we'll find out what happened there, too. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete copy of the Bob and Tom Show contest rules, go to bobandtom.com/contest-rules. Or just scroll down to the bottom of the page and see contest rules. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, everybody, this is Jimmy Pardo. You recognize my voice from the show and my face from television. You are listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, hope you're having a good Monday morning. Reno Collier with us. Again, he'll be live doing Comedy on the Road November 5th through the 7th in Raleigh, North Carolina at Charlie Goodnight's. Coming up on Tuesday, comedian Kostaki Economopoulos will be zooming in, and we'll also catch up with our in-house guest, Jess Hooker, on Tuesday. Looking forward to that as well. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up on a Monday right after this.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee from the Navy Federal Credit Union News Desk. Hundreds of thousands of Californians lost power as utilities sought to prevent the chance their equipment would spark wildfires in the fire-weary state. They're bracing for a new bout of dry, windy weather. More than 1 million people expected to be in the dark, could be all the way till Tuesday morning. The National Weather Service has issued red flag warnings for much of the state. Newly formed Tropical Storm Zeta is barely advancing in the Western Caribbean, but according to forecasters, it does pose the risk of a rain-heavy hurricane for Mexico's resort-dotted Yucatan Peninsula and the U.S. Gulf Coast. Zeta was the earliest named 27th Atlantic storm recorded in an already historic hurricane season. It's centered about 260 miles southeast of Cozumel. Top sustained winds of 60 miles an hour. It should brush the northeastern tip of the Yucatan Peninsula or westernmost Cuba by late Monday or early Tuesday. Close in on the U.S. Gulf Coast by Wednesday. And Samir Mazaham of Dearborn Heights, Michigan, set out to buy a single $2 ticket for a Mega Millions game back in June. But while trying to save his numbers into a lottery app, he bought a second ticket by mistake. When he logged onto that app recently, he found his mistake had paid off handsomely. Instead of finding a single $1 million winner, he had two. Mazaham says he couldn't believe it was real. And that's your news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
So there's an Italian green dog. What do you got for me?
I got my accordion out. I'm going to sing it for you now. Oh, and your puppy is green like the nut we all seen. Call him pistachio.
This is lazy.
If your cat is all red hair all on the bed, call it maraschino.
Sure.
Yeah. Nice
when
payoff.
I'm sad and blue, you know what to do. Call me BB King, not Infecto Quarantino. But when your puppy is green like a cute lima bean, call him pistachio. I go now.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, this is Augie Smith. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Yeah, he comes over to the house in a 3-day beard, sleeps on the couch, makes the place smell weird. He's on something and it damn sure ain't a job. He scares the kids, stays on the phones, got a car somewhere for me to co-sign on. He's been disowned and his wife's run off with Bob. She finally told him he wasn't worth a damn. He tries to blame it all on Vietnam, but he wasn't there. He was 15 and 74. And he's had a bad back and a messy divorce. He's got a workman's comp case tied up in court. He can't move, and I can damn sure vouch for that. He's my brother-in-law. He's from Arkansas. Lord, the best man at my wedding and the worst I ever saw. He's living off of me. He's the...
Hey, 902 Q95, it's the Bob and Tom Show.
Thank you very much. Christy has a quick forecast.
Q95 Fox 59 weather brought to you by the Car X-Men. We'll have cloudy skies with occasional rain and a high of 53. Rain ends overnight down to 38. Cloudy 47 tomorrow. We're still hanging on to that 45 degrees.
I like the way I've fixed up your area over there. And I changed your button so the one that looks like a little pumpkin. Isn't that cute? If you touch it,
very cute. This one right here?
It lights up.
My, she's lit up like a jack-o'-lantern.
She's smoking hot, isn't she?
That is
okay, when you're on fire like you are right now, what do you call when you're injured at work?
I call a hammer. Reach for a hammer.
Well, that's the wrong answer.
These get clunkier and clunkier.
Oh, God. I asked someone what my case is.
Absolutely not. No, what you do is you call my friends at Glitko and Daly, the work injury lawyers.
Written out.
God, it smells like burning hair in here. Glitko and Daly, they focus their practice on injured workers like, say, Christy Lee. Now, for answers to your personal issues, why don't you go to IndianaWorkers.com? That's where you'll find Glitko and Daly, always the right answer because they go to work when you can't. Glitko and Daly, find them at IndianaWorkers.com. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks very much for joining us. From the Things look a little different in here this week. Ace Cosby is taking a little vacation. We miss you, Ace. I'm sure he's probably just for old time's sake hasn't watched his favorite team, the Raiders, from yesterday. He'll watch it on his VCR and be disappointed later today. There's Chris Geisen sitting in for Ace. Chick McGee's over there. I'm Tom. There's Willie G. Patty G. Hello. Got to get a song out of you, Pat.
Yeah, you haven't earned your money today.
A lot of missteps this morning.
Christy Lee is at the Navy Federal Credit Union news desk. Did I mention Josh at the IHateStevensinger.com sidekick chair?
Hi.
There we go. Now, before we get back to Christy, what have you been working on over there, Pat?
Well, you and I had an Elton John Barbie thing we were going to do. Then we decided not to do that.
We were talking. There's this tribute doll to Elton John.
Yeah. Blue Jean Barbie. We were going to do that. They decided not to.
Okay, so what did you decide to do?
I wanted to do my songs.
What else did you cancel?
Well, wait a second. It's not an Elton John doll. It's a tribute to Elton John. So it's a Barbie that's wearing an Elton tour jacket. And they've already sold out, apparently.
Yeah, they're hard to find.
And I'm a big fan. I appreciate the fact that some of these dolls are really great for girls and boys. They have the... my girls love the American Girl doll collection, and they have a lot of women who are great, and it's, I think, very important. But, I couldn't think of anything funny about the Elton thing.
Yeah, we kind of went back and forth on it. Didn't really come up
nothing there.
Okay, so
nothing we can air, really.
No, nothing.
Okay, so what are you going to do?
I don't know.
I sent Tom 5 things, and he...
What about, don't you have a Halloween tribute?
Yeah, of course I do.
Let's do that, then. It's just around the corner.
I have the divorce guy on Halloween, but we open the show with that, so I'll do Halloween Party. Little Rick Nelson. Tribute to him. How's that sound?
I have no idea. How does it sound?
Went to a Halloween party where I didn't know a soul. There were hot mole-faced witches and shapely long-haired trolls. When I got to the Halloween party, everybody's in a mask. A Carol Baskin kissed my cheek. Joe Exotic pinched my ass. Well, it's an all-nighter now. The drunkest you've ever seen. You might be a lost cause if you can't get laid on Halloween. Dracula's in a back room with a nun going down for the count. 2 gals in a horse suit are looking for a cowboy to mount. And hanging in the kitchen, fresh out of ICU, was an RN on a mission, to kiss a guy or two.
Oh.
Well, it's an all-nighter now. Everybody's drunk and carefree. I took home a sexy nurse. Woke up with a guy named Steve. Now, my head hurts now. I hope he never tells. Next year on Halloween, I'll stay home and please myself.
Thank you very much, Pat.
Can't get laid in Halloween.
Nice story.
Halloween party.
Nice story. Now, to go back to something we were talking about earlier, the Japanese distillers who are turning mountains of beer into mountains of gin.
Yes.
Because apparently there's a beer sale slow in Japan for some reason right now. And Christy, you mentioned that you had recently had some gin in a drink you called the
French 75.
The French 75.
It's very tasty.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I had it in Malta.
It was a World War I drink, and it apparently
And we just flew
started
there for the gin.
Yes,
in Paris, and then it's
Cool.
famed in New York City, and I enjoyed it.
Oh, a World War I era drink. I thought this was absinthe.
Well,
Yes.
I had absinthe. and
Girl Thunder.
It wasn't any
But
fun.
contemporary absinthe doesn't have the poison in it.
I guess not, because it was just like, well, this isn't.
No, I don't think absinthe is what it used to be.
Back in the day, wasn't it addictive and
Yeah, it was
very
like-
bad? You're right. I'm looking up the French 75, and once again, I assumed it was 69 with 6 extra guys.
No, it's gin, champagne, Saint Germain.
But this actually leads to a really amazing story for those of us that have often wondered about people who are incredibly pretentious with their wine. This is a true tale from one of the most famous restaurateurs in New York.
Yeah, New York restaurateur Keith McNally has revealed a couple mistakenly was served a $2,000 bottle of wine after ordering an $18 Pinot Noir. McNally, the owner of the restaurant, is it Balthazar?
Balthazar, yeah.
Balthazar.
Like
Says-
the Three Wise Men.
Yeah.
Balthazar says that 4 Wall Street businessmen had ordered the restaurant's most expensive red wine. It was a $2,000 bottle of it was a Rothschild, Chateau Mouton Rothschild. At the same time, a young couple ordered the restaurant's cheapest bottle and asked that it be decanted. So if you go to a restaurant, they pour the wine into a decanter.
Yeah.
Well,
so if they can't drink the whole thing, you take some home.
And once the wines are decanted, they are pretty much indistinguishable.
Of course.
Which led to the mix-up. The businessmen were served the $18 bottle, and the couple got the $2,000 Rothschild.
I read the more detailed version of this. Apparently, they took the bottle. They come and show the guy the bottle.
Mm-hmm.
They take it back to the kitchen where they put it in the
decanter.
And then somehow they got switched.
Yeah.
Yes, but whose fault is this?
Well, it gets
The
interesting.
restaurant.
According to the manager, the Wall Street host with the Rothschild considered himself a wine connoisseur and showing off to his guests, tasted the cheap wine before bursting into raptures about its purity. Meanwhile, the couple jokingly pretended to be drinking an expensive wine and parodied all the mannerisms of this guy who was the wine snob.
So in other words, the guy thinks he's got this $2,000 bottle of wine, so he's telling his friends,
Yeah.
Yes, it has notes of cash and blah, blah, blah. But I'm sure there are people who could tell the difference.
Right. He should have been able to go, wait.
I don't know. I mean, I couldn't.
I couldn't either, but
The managers realized the error, called McNally, once again, the guy who owns the restaurant, who made
the roadmap baron.
the difficult decision
him and
to
Rance.
tell the truth to those who were affected.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, he
why?
said both parties left the restaurant happy that night, but the younger of the two left happier.
Why say anything?
And he had
I
to
wouldn't
eat
have
the
said
cost of the wine, obviously.
Yeah, I wouldn't have said a word.
This sounds like one of those Folgers Crystal commercials.
Yeah.
They think they're getting a $2,000 bottle of wine. She never orders 2 cups of coffee at home.
That's a great deal, though. I never thought about that. If you get the cheap wine, ask for it to be decanted, then nobody knows what you're drinking.
But I assume, I don't know how the ritual here, I would assume that they come out and show you the bottle, and then I didn't realize you didn't.
Whenever I've had wine decanted, they brought the decanter with the wine and poured it into the decanter at the table.
Is this a really valuable skill? This is, to me, like being able to tell the difference between Mary, Kate, and Ashley.
Yeah.
I don't have the
I think if you're into
desire to do this.
I think if you're into wine, it's very nice.
Sure.
But
I'll bet a lot of people do this at self-checkout. You're at Walmart buying some wine. You go through I'll put the Rothschild through the self-checkout.
I know.
The old label.
I'm sure I ripped off a grocery store just by looking up like green peppers. Did you get the organic or did you get? I don't remember.
Yeah.
And then I'm not going to put organic. It's $1 more. Sorry to bother you, everybody. I thought I was a little more relatable to most of our listeners.
No, Judas.
My grocery store.
Judas. I think the fact that you're a thief.
I think it came off that you're a thief. No, the stuff I steal is in my pockets.
This news story is about an expensive bottle of wine mistakenly given to somebody.
do you ever go to the store? I was at Walmart the other day and left half of my bags on the round thing. You know that?
Sure.
The car.
I have not done that.
I got out to the car and I'm loading them in and I go, well, wait a minute. Where's the da-da-da? And I walked in and the girl in my checkout lane had gone to lunch, so it wasn't even open anymore. So I go to the service and they had all the bags there. And she goes, honey, it happens all the time. Don't you worry.
No, the worst one is when you have like 8 grocery bags, you get home and you forget, you unload 7, and 2 days later you're going, my car really smells. I wonder what that is.
Oh, I've never done that.
It's the milk and the pork chops you forgot to put in the refrigerator, you idiot.
Pork chops.
I'm not saying that happens.
You've done that?
Oh, God,
I
of
bet he
course.
does it every trip to the grocery store.
I've never done that. No.
How often do you leave something up on the roof of your car and pull away?
Oh, like a kid?
No, usually just coffee. I had to flag someone down the other day.
Oh, no.
No, you didn't do this.
You hear this, Jig? You had to flag somebody down the other day.
He flagged somebody down.
No, the lady put the coffee on the roof of her car.
Without Tom, we'd all be lost.
Put the coffee on the roof of her car, loaded her kids, jumped in the car, shut the door, and I'm doing jumping jacks. Hey! I get her to stop.
She stopped and got
Yeah, she was very appreciative.
You really think you're helping, don't you?
I was helping. She was going to drive off with
a whole cup of coffee.
You ever heard of mind your own business? You ever heard that?
He thinks he's some sort of freelance day saver. That he just goes around helping everyone avoid.
Get shot. Climbs into bed at night. Saved 8 people today.
That was a good day.
You know, Chick, I'm actually thinking of putting some sort of siren on my car, like
That's
the police, just to help people out.
I didn't pull her over. I was standing there.
The baby seat was totally wrong. I had to tell them what to do.
Or that.
Right now, I want to talk about...
Pull over, your baby seat's hooked in wrong.
I said pull over.
I'm surprised Christy didn't know who Balthazar was.
I do know who it is. I mean, I've never been there.
Remember what he's famous for?
Are you talking about the Wiseman?
Yeah.
Which did he have?
You got Balthazar, Mephistopheles, and Mort.
Mephistopheles.
And Mort.
Did he have the frankincense?
Nobody wanted
the myrrh, I
Mephistopheles
think.
there.
I don't
Yes, brought the myrrh.
know. Who brought the myrrh? Balthazar?
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought Curly brought the myrrh.
I think myrrh's just gum, isn't it?
I thought Myrrh hosted a talk show.
Myrrh is like...
That was Merv.
Merv Griffin.
I think it's made into an oil that you would anoint people with. But the other two are, oddly enough, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, Melchior. And
Melchior.
I was in a Melchior.
Melchior, he's right.
And Casper.
Casper.
Did you know that? Well, that Casper the Friendly Ghost sure takes a little of the gravitas away.
You've seen the Casper commercial where the kid they're trying to eat the popcorn?
Yeah.
Casper's First Christmas or whatever it is.
It's the
other
best.
than the one that he died when he was a kid.
Yeah. Well, now, I want to remind you that...
Why would you bring Casper back?
Josh is sitting in the IHateStevenSinger.com chair over there.
Yeah.
And Steven Singer, many hate him because, well, if they're jewelers, Steven Singer's got a lot of cool stuff going on right now. Something very special, an opportunity for Steven Singer to introduce you to Krista. Krista is Steven Singer's most beloved engagement ring.
Krista.
Take some of the stress and guesswork out of finding the perfect ring right now by just going to IHateStevenSinger.com. Krista is a 100% eye flawless, near colorless, high quality, round, brilliant cut diamond.
Hey, Krista.
Expertly cut into a classic solitaire Tiffany setting.
Krista.
This is a classic. Krista available right now, $31.98.
I'm sorry, who's available right now?
Krista. A little more volume.
Hey, Krista.
Real jewelry doesn't have to be expensive, plus free shipping from IHateStevenSinger.com. 12 months interest-free financing available. Steven's showroom always open. And remember, if you get those orders in before about 2 o'clock Eastern time, they go out that day. Just go to IHateStevenSinger.com. Click on the Krista Ready for Love engagement ring right now. Steven Singer Jewelers, real jewelry, real experts for your real love. IHateStevenSinger.com. Coming up, comedian Rita. That's fine. I think it's a little louder, please.
Krista.
Doesn't work like that, though. I think maybe Sato, Voiso, Dopo, Krista.
Vake.
Coming up, Reno. When we come back, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom.
5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
They put the F in professional.
Hey, Pumpkinhead, check out the new animated video of Haywood Banks' Pumpkinhead song. It's been animated, and now you can watch it. Available now on all of Bob and Tom's social media platforms. One of our favorite Halloween tunes, Pumpkinhead, now an animated video, and you can check it out at bobandtom.com.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee from the Navy Federal Credit Union Entertainment News Desk. If Jimmy Buffett had never gone to Key West, his life would have turned out completely different. He has Jerry Jeff Walker to thank for that because he drove him there. The great singer-songwriter passed away Friday at the age of 78. He was also famous for a hit that he wrote for the nitty-gritty dirt band, you might know it, Mr. Bojangles, back in 1971. Arlo Guthrie says he's retiring from performing, but promises he will continue to poke fun at cultural, political, or personal absurdities as he sees them. Guthrie, 73, said in a statement he suffered 2 strokes, one in 2016, one last Thanksgiving. He has played a few shows earlier in the year before the pandemic shut everything down, but now he says after 50-plus years of being a working entertainer, He's going to go fishing. And the director of a documentary about Bruce Springsteen's new album says he did not direct the film as much as capture the moments. Tom Zimney asked everyone to dress in dark clothes. Otherwise, he let Springsteen and the E Street Band do their thing. It was only when he got into the editing room that he saw moments of tension and conflict, as well as pure creative energy. That film, called Bruce Springsteen's Letter to You, is out now on Apple TV+. His album, Letter to You, is also out now. And that's your entertainment news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
This is not really a joke. These are cultural observations from Mr.
My
Ray
life.
Cosby.
The other day I couldn't find my pizza cutter.
Uh-oh.
Had to use my Bryan Adams CD. It cuts like a knife.
That is, I hate it. I didn't care for it at all.
Love that joke?
No.
It's a classic rock joke.
Why are the worst of your jokes the best delivered? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, what's the problem there? Yeah, I heard every word. What's the deal? What's the deal?
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, folks. Boom. It's me. And you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. That's 24 days and 27 days a week and 24 like the show with the guy who whispers all the time that saves the world. And Bob and Tom 24/7. Hey, it won't blow up the world.
Well, I was flipping through the channels on my TV set last night when I came across some televangel preacher guy. And he was talking about some prophecies, and I think I heard him say that tomorrow was the end of the world. And so then I went into my kitchen and I reached for the top shelf and I grabbed the finest wine that I could find. 'Cause there's no need for me to save the finer things for later anymore, since tomorrow is the end of the world. So then I got into my car and drove to Hollywood and Vine, and I asked some guy where I could score some blow. And then I went up to the prettiest hooker I could find and asked if I could do a line of coke off of her hooters. Well, much to my surprise, she said she didn't have any hooters. And much to my surprise, I didn't care. 'Cause there's no need for me to not be getting transvestite hookers anymore, since tomorrow is the end of the world. So have a smoke, shoot some smack, punch a little kid in the face. And while you're at it, steal some old lady's groceries. 'Cause there's no need to not be an old lady grocery stealing.
922 Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for joining us.
A quick
we
forecast.
appreciate it.
It's unbelievable. Sorry.
Q95, Fox 59 weather brought to you by the CarX Man. Cloudy today with occasional rain. Look for a high of 53. Tonight, rain ends down to 38. Cloudy tomorrow, 47. Currently, we have cloudy skies. Oh, we're up to 46 now.
But the point is, there's a pretty good-looking Halloween weekend.
Yeah.
So the trick-or-treating, where it's legal, will be
limited at best.
Nice and fun. Well,
I think it's illegal.
I'm not limiting it.
It's illegal.
Fine. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Let's see, where was I?
I don't know.
Chick McGee's across the way, a contrarian.
How about you?
Thank you very much. Haven't heard much from your bird today.
Oh, yeah.
He's taking the day off.
He's getting groomed.
Okay.
Can I finish a sentence? What, you too? Jeez.
So he's not getting groomed here.
No. He's at the pet store getting groomed.
Okay, maybe we can get him on the phone.
Chris Geisen is
he's not
sitting
taking calls. Especially from you. He told me that.
Christopher is sitting in for Ace Cosby.
How about you?
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You don't get in the Hall of Fame by not having a voice like that. Let's see, where was I? There's Josh Arnold over there at the IHateStevenSinger.com sidekick
Aren't
chair.
you supposed to say, it's time?
Ready to rock.
Try doing Ace's It's Time. Go ahead.
It's time.
Pretty good. No, it sounds like you're going to give the time. When you say it's time, it sounds like you're going to go.
Like, hey, baby, it's time.
24 minutes after
It's time.
No, get this kind of enthusiasm, Chris.
God, I love Stills.
Yeah.
Hey, actually, Dad, I was meaning to ask you. I know you love Crosby, Stills, and Nash. Who's your favorite guy in Crosby, Stills, and Nash?
God, I love Stills.
Thanks. Thank you very much.
Oh, is that right? Yeah.
Steven
And how
Stills.
about photos? What kind of photos do you like?
God, I love Stills.
Oh, the stills. Okay.
Yeah, Tom, do you ever do any bootlegging? And if so, how do you prepare your moonshine?
God, I love Stills. You done now? Steven Stills, most underrated guitar player in rock and roll.
No, he's rated about right.
No, he's a genius. Brilliant. Every lick on the first two
Turns
albums.
out, some people are rated right where they should be.
No, he's one of them.
I think he is.
Okay.
I say overrated a little
We have a
bit.
guest.
You're totally right.
Quit fighting in front of the guest.
Where
What
was
guess?
I?
Reno.
Oh, hell.
There we go.
Guest.
There's Reno.
He knows he's not a guest.
Nice to see you. Reno Collier has joined us. Reno, we were plugging the fact that you were going to be here an hour ago. There was a slight error on our board, so if you were receiving any information from someone saying that, where were you? That's
No,
why.
here's what happens. Reno wigs everybody out. He tweets 820 CDT like a jerk. The whole world runs on Eastern Daylight Time, pal.
Except
Get
the
used
parts
to
that
it.
aren't.
Yeah, except for a third of the country. Yeah.
No, a third? Come on.
Two-thirds?
At least.
Come on.
Two-thirds.
You got your mountain
Come
time, your
on.
Pacific time.
Your Central Time. There's
Okay.
three.
Your hillbilly time.
Welcome back to
Miller
Talking
time.
Oh, this is the weekend that we fall back, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh, it is?
Oh,
Yeah.
it is. Yeah.
Shorter
Extra
this year.
hour of sleep.
Yes,
Extra
yes,
hour.
yes.
I wrote a song about it. Extra
This time
hour
next
of
week. This time next week won't be this time next week.
That's right. He is right. It's a good song that we're writing right now.
Hey,
Good song, but not as good as.
of course, our house band today,
Smack.
Black Moods.
Smack Tom! Smack Tom! Smack Tom!
It's time now to smack Tom. He's been running his mouth again. He's been pissing us off again. Smack Tom.
Smack Tom! Smack Tom!
I'll handle the
Smack Tom.
We need to go back.
I'll handle the lyrics to your own song about smacking you.
Well, I got a little
Now
bit-
you understand
got a little
why?
bit redundant. Reno, we just had a funny story about a fancy New York restaurant where some guy orders a 2,000 bottle of wine and it gets mixed up. He ends up getting a $17 bottle of wine, but he's 18. Sorry, he's bragging to all of his friends about how great it is. Then the restaurant guy comes over and goes, "Oh, by the way, sorry, you got the wrong one."
I used to do that bartending.
Oh, really?
You could do. Oh, yeah, dude. People come up and they're like, "I'll have the Johnny Walker Blue," and after the third one, I'm charging them, going, "You'll have the Johnny Walker Black." They have no idea.
Yeah, I had a friend who was a bartender who would actually. They would have special bottles that would say one thing, but were in fact the other.
Oh,
That's
come
nice.
on.
Oh, yeah.
boy.
Oh, he was a dirtbag.
Yeah.
He was a,
Yeah, who would do something like that?
Boy, oh boy, what a jerk.
No, but I mean, this guy really went to a lot of trouble to do that. But we were talking, about the self-checkout. I know that people sometimes they switch the code things on there.
I've done it inadvertently. I don't know if I got the organic. I'm not going to pay for the organic green peppers if I didn't get them.
Sure.
When you get them, doesn't it say in giant letters organic?
And when he gets the organic,
You peel that off.
he's still not going to pay for it. Yeah.
I really do like the self-checkout. I got to admit it, but to keep it much more real, I like to do the whole thing that I would do if I were dealing with a clerk.
Oh, do you?
So I get up to the self-checkout and I go, "Did you find everything you were looking for?" And I'll say, "Oh, yes, thank you."
So you talk to yourself.
Yes, then when I finish, have a nice day.
Crazy man.
Dude, I don't know if you guys remember this, but I was on the show one time talking about, he ended up getting fired, but the butcher at the Kroger by my house used to I thought he knew me. And I would go in there and he'd be like, hey, man, what's going on? I thought he knew me from TV. I had sunglasses on and like he'd put down shredded pork and put filet mignon in it.
Oh,
and I'd walk through and zap it and everything. And it kept going on and on and on. And finally I was like, this is wrong, man. I gotta say something. I'm like, dude, look, I go, I appreciate you hooking me up and you saw me, whatever. And he's like, oh, no problem. He goes, I just always felt bad. And I was like, felt bad for what? And he's like, you remember you sold us alcohol after hours for our Kroger Christmas party and they caught you on the video and fired you? And I was like, what? He goes, yeah. He goes, I always felt bad about that. I'm like, I thought you knew me from TV. He goes, you're on TV? And I'm like, oh, God. Yeah, and then we talked about it on the show, and they listened to it in the back at Kroger's, and they canned him. So then I had to, like, yeah.
And then he was on TV that night.
Wow. It was wonderful.
Reno Collier is our guest. Reno is a distinguished stand-up comedian. And
star of Jingle All the Way 2.
Thank you very much, Josh. The Academy overlooked me. But
wow.
I did not see Jingle All the Way 2. What's the storyline?
It sounds like a Christmas movie.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. It is. When I first got divorced from my ex-wife, I was kind of like, it was terrible. Well, let me tell you what happened. So we're living in this dumpy apartment. We had this little Charlie Brown tree. I'm like putting Coors Light on my Cheerios. I'm like, oh God, this was the worst Christmas ever. I'm like, but don't worry, next year is going to be better. Your dad's in a Christmas movie. It's going to be amazing. Fast forward a year, we watch the movie. The whole movie is about a dad who gets divorced, falls apart, and tries to find this stupid bear for their kid. And my dad's like, Dad, did you read the script before you told us to look forward to this for a year? And I'm like, shut up, kid.
So that's not a thumbs up then.
No, it's a great movie. Perfect film. Wonderful. Different budget than they had with Arnold Schwarzenegger because Larry the Cable Guy. But, I still get checks for 97 cents.
Larry the Cable Guy is the star?
Yes, he is. You'll find that any movie I'm in, Larry the Cable Guy.
Ride those coattails.
Yes,
baby.
my gosh.
I still got flannel in my fingernails, baby.
It's funny because Larry sort of falls into a certain sort of typecasting thing. It'd be interesting if he did try to break away from it. And,
what, do a serious drama or something?
If you went for this next movie, I'm going to have sleeves.
I remember a buddy of mine and I, we were walking in a movie theater and there was a poster for Larry the Cable Guy Health Inspector. And my buddy looks at me and goes, oh, man, he has 2 jobs?
That's funny.
That is funny.
Time now to review what happened in history in the state with our guest, Reno Collier.
Time now for Today in History with Tom Griswold.
What happened?
And special guest, Reno Collier. Coming to you live today.
This is one of those things that really wasn't a big deal and was a total failure, but it's always taught in history class. I'm not quite sure. The Pony Express.
Oh, yeah.
Folded up on this date in 1861.
Yeah. All the ponies died.
That's also, I don't know if you guys know that, that's also the first year that the post office started using glue on the back of their stamps.
What a coincidence. So it all ties in.
That's right.
That is a good joke.
That's right.
Yeah, Pony Express lasted longer than Quibi. And was used by far more people.
So Quibi folded.
Let's see.
Lots of people agree on that.
Here we go. 1881, Wyatt Earp and Doc Holliday faced off with the Clanton-McClory gang.
Who won?
They get no publicity.
Who won?
No.
This is the famous shootout at the OK Corral.
I think Earp's, according to Tombstone, Kurt Russell, he wouldn't lie to me. Earp and Doc survived, right?
Yeah, I suppose Earp got a lot of grief because of his name.
Wyatt Earp?
Earp.
Earp was the lawman.
Wyatt, cool name. Earp, not so much.
Wyatt is a great name.
Yeah, okay.
I heard they had to, the reason that the people that they fought.
Jesus.
Come on. Brace yourself.
It's okay.
Here it comes.
We can start over. It's all right.
I'm sorry. So on this date in 1881, Wyatt Earp and Doc Holliday faced off with the Clanton-McClory gang. Go.
That's right. But there's been some controversy with the Clanton Foundation, and so they...
Clanton found me.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, there were a series of emails, Jack.
So they're not too sure if...
Emails and dirty dealings and Vince Foster.
Both sides, they have different arguments. So,
Right.
There's a national debate.
And then Wyatt Earp, of course, wrote the famous book about it.
Oh, what book was that?
I'm okay. You're okay. Never mind.
That's funny.
I'm sorry. Let's move on. This is okay. I never saw the movie. I'm sure I'm the only one who hasn't. In 1984, James Cameron, The Terminator, is released.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good stuff.
Good movie?
Yes, absolutely.
You've never seen The Terminator?
No, I don't.
Great.
What am I saying? I watched Halloween last night for the first time.
Oh, good.
1978.
I would argue this. It's one of those rare instances where the sequel is better, but there are those who would argue with
Terminator 2 is better?
I think so, yes.
Josh and I would see Terminator 2 when it was re-released.
Yeah, had a ball. Yeah,
it was great.
Holds up.
Jackie Coogan, happy birthday.
Really?
Oh, yeah, really.
He can't still be alive.
No.
Oh.
Born in 1914. Do you know who Jackie Coogan is, Reno?
I don't either.
No idea.
Who is he?
If I'm not, I think I'm correct. Isn't he the guy that was in the Addams Family? Is he?
No. Yeah, well, maybe,
He was Fester.
yeah. I
Was he Uncle Fester?
He was Fester, but he was also a child actor, right?
I get Jackie Coogan and Jackie Cooper mixed up.
Yeah, I think Jackie Coogan is the guy that was famous for his parents stealing all his money.
That's what it was.
When he was a kid
I
actor.
Exactly. I thought that was Jackie Cooper.
Oh, no,
I thought that was
Coogan.
Webster.
I think Cooper was a child actor.
I think he was Uncle Fester.
Handsome.
1942, the late Bob Hoskins.
Oh, boy.
Right, sort of the English Danny DeVito.
He's a terrific actor.
Roger Rabbit.
Yeah,
I agree.
1946, happy birthday, Pat Sajak.
Oh, yeah.
Jack. Oh, no, Jack.
Jackie
Did you guys
Coogan
see
was
where he-
married to Betty Grable?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Wow. Good for
were you
him.
saying, Reno?
I'm sorry.
Oh no, I saw this thing the other day that Pat Sajak and Vanna White did shots during the show.
Oh, no kidding.
Did you ever? Yeah, like they get hammered during half the things, and I was like, I love Pat Sajak. Like it kind of made it. I don't know. I'm sorry, it was a stupid thing to bring
Pat
up.
Sajak's a really nice guy. He's been here a couple times, but his level of enthusiasm for the banter seems to have gone way down.
And he's been doing it for like 35 years. I mean, look at
38.
Look at Chick McGee.
And Van is.
Do you know how annoying Pat Sajak walks around? Like, and you know, people in the grocery store are like, "Hey, can I buy a vowel?" And he's got to just be like,
Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah, here's a G.
You got to be kidding me. Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Let's see. Happy birthday to Bootsy Collins. Anybody know who Bootsy is?
Bassist, right?
Bootsy Collins.
Peace Funk, Parliament Funkadelic.
Famous bass player.
Okay.
You can't miss Bootsy. He is. I wonder if he dresses up every day. Yeah, he looks like he was dressed by the people at Party City.
Oh, really?
He's very,
Aisle 4.
Crazy week again, dude.
Great guitarist and singer Keith Urban. Happy birthday, born in 1967. Originally named Keith Country, ironically.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Now, my impression of Keith Urban entering the house with Nicole Kidman.
What's wrong with you? She's great. He's tremendous. Great guitar player.
Yeah, I know. You're Nicole Kidman.
And happy birthday, Seth MacFarlane, the great Seth MacFarlane. And is it pronounced John Heder? The guy from...
I think so, yeah.
From Napoleon Dynamite?
Yeah, and he's in the latest Tremors film.
Oh.
What is that?
Well,
when you shake.
Seven Tremors, right?
Yeah, this is, let's see, there was Tremors, Tremors 2, Tremors 3, Back to Perfection, Tremors 4.
What is it, like Tremors? This time it's the DTs? What is it?
They're giant underground worms that eat people.
Yes.
Tremors, day 3 at rehab. Yeah.
Tom
Day
Hanks
2, I
wasn't
think,
available. Okay. Reno.
Shut up, Willie, I know.
Reno, are you on the road this week?
Not this week. I go to Charlie Goodnight's the 5th through the 7th, and I go to the Grove in Arkansas, the Snedden through the Fornin.
You can plug it next week. How about
Charlie
Thank you very much.
Old Chucky Slumber.
Charlie Goodnight.
Thanks very much,
Through the
Reno.
7th. You guys have a great week. Thanks.
You too, sir. Thank
Bye,
you very
Reno.
much.
Bye, y'all.
I'm not familiar with it.
Smell you later.
Tremors movies.
You're not familiar with the Tremors movies?
I never heard of them, sorry.
The first one's actually not bad.
Kevin Bacon, Fred Ward.
Are they a little campy?
They're a little campy.
But they're fun.
Yeah, knowingly campy.
But they're fun.
Well, now, if you're in your car right now and you look down and that little light's popping on.
And your blood runs cold when that light comes on.
Engine. Uh-oh.
There's no worry if you have Car Shield, offering a wide range of protection plans that could save you thousands for a covered repair. That means that check engine light is a lot less scary. You just might laugh at it. You have the freedom to choose your favorite mechanic or dealership to do the work, and Car Shield gets the rest taken care of.
Car Shield.
Even if your car breaks down while you're traveling, the choice of a repair shop is still up to you because you've got...
I've just been told not to do that.
On top of that, there's no long-term contracts or commitments. Payments are flexible in Car Shield. I'm sorry.
You're doing it now?
I'm sorry.
Car Shield.
Plans and customizable to your exact needs with Car Shield, and they've helped over 1 million drivers. That's why they're America's #1 auto protection company. Get coverage today to see why Car Shield cars go farther. Call 1-800-665-2157. Mention the code TOM or visit carshield.com and use the code TOM to save 10%. That's carshield.com. Use the code TOM. A deductible may apply.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. When we come back, we'll be reviewing many of the fine things we learned on today's show, including the candy catapult. We got to cover this skunk. We got a big skunk story coming up. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
More Bob and Tom next. Got a comment? Our email is bobandtom@bobandtom.com.
Hi, this is Dr. Will Miller, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, Dr. Will, Mark Allison with you, rolling through a Monday morning. You know what you call a gathering of Bob and Tom podcasts? Funny. Check out all 3 of our podcasts. That's right. 1, 2, 3, uno, dos, tres. That's good enough. The Bob and Tom Show free podcast, That Josh Arnold podcast, and what we like to call Bits and Pieces, a dive into the archive. Go to bobandtom.com/podcasts. You were listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
I'm Chick McGee with your Bob and Tom Sports Update. Dodgers star Clayton Kershaw beat the Rays for the second time in 6 days, escaping a 4th-inning jam with a quick reaction throw to cut down a runner, trying for a rare steal of home. And the Dodgers hold on a 4-2 win and a 3-2 World Series lead last night over Tampa Bay. The NFL yesterday, Pittsburgh now the NFL's only unbeaten team following Seattle's 37-31 34 overtime loss at Arizona. Zane Gonzalez, a 48-yard field goal with 20 seconds left in overtime after drilling a 44-yard field goal as time expired to send it to overtime. And the Steelers are the only unbeaten team. Ben Roethlisberger, 2 touchdown passes to Deontay Johnson, while the Steelers building a 27-7 lead and go on to win 27-24 over the Titans in Tennessee. And Tom Brady throws for 4 touchdowns, ran for a 5th. Tampa Bay outscored the Raiders 45-20. Other winners in the NFL yesterday: Buffalo, Green Bay, Cleveland, New Orleans, Detroit, Washington, San Francisco, and the Chargers. I'm Chick McGee, and that's your Bob and Tom Sports Update.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
How was picking apples even a date anyways? I mean, it ain't 1852 medieval times. I get it. Back when your only date options were apple picking, shoeing horses, or jousting. So I get why you did it back then, but not now when we got monster trucks and sex swings with bucket seats.
Yeah, exactly.
If I want to swat a sweat bees and mud daubers for 2 hours, I'll just wash my hair in Mountain Dew again and lay inside the mud flapper.
There are always so many bees.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, guy, it's Kid Tarmac. This is Bob and Tom 24/7. Kid Tarmac.
It's new from Bob and Tom Toys.
Come on, Elmo, laugh. Elmo. Hey, Mom, my Tickle Me Elmo is broken.
Broken?
I tickled him, but he's not laughing.
Honey, that's not Tickle Me Elmo. That's Hurt Me Elmo.
Hurt Me Elmo?
Yeah, Hurt Me Elmo. You hit him, and he talks.
Okay, here we go.
Ouch, that hurt.
From the makers of Pull My Finger Charlie, it's new Hurt Me Elmo.
Hey, cut it out, kid.
Hit him harder, sweetie.
Okay.
All right, now that's it. Knock it off, you little bastard.
Good one, Elmo.
Mom and dads everywhere are learning that Tickle Me Elmo is cute and cuddly, but doesn't prepare kids for the dog-eat-dog world they'll have to live in. New Hurt Me Elmo teaches kids self-defense and self-confidence as they beat the tar out of cute little Elmo. The harder you hit him, the more he talks.
Take that, Elmo.
Hey, stop hitting me, you little
Now you've got it.
Talk to me, Elmo.
Look, you rotten little that hurt.
Tough Elmo.
Hurt Me Elmo.
Oh, you can punch Elmo, you can kick Elmo, you can leave Elmo out in the rain or the sun. Pull his hair.
9:45 at Q95. It's Josh's last day. Hello, it's the Bob and Tom Show.
I vote yeah.
Second.
I don't.
I think we should keep him around. He's pretty funny sometimes.
Let's see, where was I? The man who switches labels at the self-checkout. I want to remind you that you can see Josh, perhaps for the last time this evening at 11:30. My Indie TV 23 at 11:30 this evening. Find out what's going on in this room, who does what, and where they are, and what they look like, et cetera, et cetera. Also, be listening for your shot at some serious money throughout the day on Q95. Just pay close attention now. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. It's great to be here. This is the 26th of October, 2020. The lady in the stripes is Christy Lee.
Yo.
She's at the Navy Federal Credit Union news desk. Josh Arnold is in his seat for now at the IHateStevensinger.com sidekick desk and chair. Chick McGee's over there with his Nerf gun. Yay. Sitting in for Ace Cosby, it's Christopher.
It's time.
Thank you very much.
Wow. Close?
Yeah, that's
No,
better.
not really.
Okay.
No, it sounds like you're
I'll practice.
Sounds like you're going to do the weather. When Ace says it's time, it's
time.
It's time.
It's time.
Brace yourself.
I'll practice.
Now, there's Patty Godwin over there. Patty G, hello. And then Willie G's right up next to me. This is Tom speaking. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom program.
Hardly heard a word from you today, Pat.
Oh, I've just been really enjoying the show.
Well, thank you very much.
Okay.
Well, how nice for you. That's great.
I speak
In your
when I'm
isolation
called on.
booth?
Now, Pat likes the self-checkout aisle at the grocery store.
I do, yeah.
But I know you really like Pat. Really, the secret of Pat is he loves to go through the regular grocery line.
Yeah.
And then when the sexy lady ringing him up goes, "Did you find everything that you were looking for?" He steps back and goes,
I did now.
That's not a bad
good line there,
and then,
Pat.
And then,
Writing that down.
then the wink.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Then he grabs his crotch and he goes, "Does this seem swollen to you?" Yeah.
How much do you think this weighs?
Oh, yeah.
He tries the it's time.
Get a price check on that.
Price check
And that way security helps you out with your groceries.
How about it, huh?
We have time. Christy, do you have the... this
Yeah, a
is,
Walmart in Oklahoma had to close temporarily after a skunk found its way into the aisles. It was seen in the men's shoe department at the location in Edmond Thursday morning.
Do you have a size 12 chucka?
The store closed its doors and called in Mr. Trevor Bounds with Red Beard's Wildlife Solutions.
Hello.
to
I'm
remove
Trevor
the
Bounds.
critter.
Hello.
This was in Oklahoma.
Hello.
His ex-partner.
This is a Leaps joke. I'm out of here.
Yes, Simon Leaps. This year on TNT, Leaps and Bounds.
Bounds used watermelon pieces to lure the skunk into a trap. The animal will be taken to Wild Care, Oklahoma to be treated for an injury before it will be released into the wild.
They love watermelon. They do.
I didn't know that.
Me neither.
I guess what can you do? I had it sprayed, I wonder.
Probably.
Oi.
Tomato juice, right?
Yeah, that's what
they say.
Is that skunk or Axe body spray?
No, you take a skunk, you drown it in tomato juice. That's how you make the smell stop.
Don't you? Are you supposed to bathe in tomato juice?
Right. Yeah. At least shampoo with
Put
it.
your puppy dogs in it, they get exposed.
Oh, wow. That's got to be disgusting.
Yeah, it's real bad.
Part of me thinks I would kind of like it just because it feels devious and something you're not supposed to be doing.
Bathing in tomato juice?
I think there's a little bit of fun around bathing in tomato juice.
That's it.
Sure, yeah.
Salt the rim of the bathtub, pretend you're a Bloody Mary in there.
Oh, how about that?
Have some fun.
Have some fun. Scrub yourself with a celery stalk?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, now we're talking. Singing some crazy song. That sounds good. But right now we have to review what we learned on today's program, and it was quite a bit this
Starting on time, huh? Time now for Things We Learned, brought to you by Grainger. Delivering the products to keep your facility running is what Grainger does best. They've been doing it for 90 years. Visit Grainger.com for whatever you need. Whatever you need at Grainger. For the ones who get it done. Grainger.
Just trying to make you mad.
You are.
Mission accomplished.
Where was I? I know.
Everyone in the building is laughing really
so
hard.
fun.
Well, they will with a reduced income. The laughing will stop.
Or they love it.
Let's see now. It's 1 month till your birthday. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Me, yeah. 1 month from today.
November 26th.
Thanksgiving Day. Don't you start. You and your month-long birthday celebration.
Your 4-year anniversary, we're still hearing
What the
about.
hell was that all
Just wait till the
about?
5-year.
It's coming up.
Probably should
Now, let's see, Chick. So your actual birthday is Thanksgiving Day. I'm sorry.
Thanksgiving Day, yes. Not Halloween.
Check off no present.
Just like last year.
What's your
We
favorite?
should get him a cake for Wednesday.
Get him a cake. What's your favorite flavor cake?
Carrot. I like carrot.
Carrot cake?
Yes,
Okay.
shaped like a turkey.
Work on that. Let's see now. I love stilts. We were talking about stilts.
No,
you didn't say it like that.
You said it like this.
God, I love stilts. Boy, we had a great photograph
Gleam
of
in your eye?
some ladies in 1934 on stilts on the beach playing volleyball. I talked about I used to have stilts when I was a kid. I had a nice red pair with a wing nut. You could adjust them.
A wing nut?
They were great.
Just the height?
Let's see. It's going to be a great Halloween. Busy day. My girls have swimming, dance, and basketball
Those poor
before the
kids.
trick-or-treating starts.
Dear diary.
I just want to take a nap, Daddy.
There's a great video of some fishermen off of Cape Cod landing a 700-pound tuna in a small skiff.
Yes, and it was healing.
Just about sinks the boat. Then we were educated. We found out about, Willie told a joke that none of us got. Then he explained what a Diva Cup was.
That's
an alternative to tampons, et cetera, et cetera.
It's a big
Hold
deal.
your period.
A lot of people are using it. Yes,
No, I was just not aware of them. My feminine hygiene knowledge is somewhat limited.
Well, when the uterine wall sheds itself.
Right.
No, had you heard of these before, Josh?
No, I hadn't.
Oh, I see. Okay, but you came up with what the name?
Oh, Menses Ramekin.
The Menses Ramekin. Clever.
Clever.
somewhat distasteful.
Sure.
But yeah, it's a real thing, and we learned a lot about that.
We did. Thank you for teaching us.
Thank you very much. Ace Cosby is on assignment. However, he did leave some pre-recorded, as they say, or recorded, I guess would be jokes, so we'll be able to enjoy those certainly tomorrow. Willie got Chick a early birthday present. It's a machine gun type of a Nerf gun.
Oh yeah,
it's the best.
Brought the show to a screeching halt.
And Christy said she had something a few weeks ago called the French 75, which I thought was a 69 with 6 extra guys.
No.
It's not. It's a drink. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This is the Bob and Tom Show, brought to you in part by Navy Federal Credit Union, proudly serving the armed forces, DoD, veterans, and their families. Our members are the mission, insured by NCUA. This is the Bob and Tom Show.